Hello, Obodo fam. Good evening. Good evening, Obodo fam. I welcome you to an emergency stream. This is what I call an emergency show. It was not planned, but you know how we have so much fun with these ones. I'm telling you, this is me still taking a break from the live, the very live, serious live shows that we do, and then just doing something light but also very equally very important. You're welcome. Asalo tuna. Is this like literally 2 hours ago I decided I'm going to do this because to be honest it's been on my mind. How is everyone doing? You're welcome. Good evening. Good evening. Asalo to. I greet every single one of you. I hope you had a good weekend. You're welcome. I greet you all. I greet you, my sister Hajibala from Lagos. Thank you, everyone. I salute you, Rashida, Folashade, Bingpe, my main girl. I greet you, sweetheart. You're welcome, Caroline. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here tonight. I hope you seen the title. It's something very, very important. We have to discuss. We need to talk about it. Okay? We need to talk about it. So before I get into the show, I just want to um ask you to please, if you've not given this video a thumbs up, to do so. Give it a thumbs up so it can be recommended on the when YouTube is recommended. This is what the like button does. So if you know you like the video or you are going to like it, because you already know you're going to like it anyway, so why not just give it a thumbs up before you come on? Some of you are so amazing these days that even before we start, you've given the video a thumbs up and you're already in the studio. Oh, I love my Obodo fan. You guys are so much. You are so good. You are so kind to me. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. And of course, if you've not subscribed, we are going to discuss subscribe only. We are going there. That is the permanent site I've been talking about. We are going to the permanent site very, very soon. So make sure you are in the vehicle observation before we get to the permanent site. Otherwise, everyone who is not on the vehicle will be locked out. You're welcome, my people. I had to now well alone. I know the joke with you now. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. Thank you. Yeah. This matter in my mind since I said no. I have to talk about it. I just have to. I have to because I've been observing and watching this thing unfold from the beginning, right? And I've just kept an eye on it because of this particular man, when they call Kpokpogri. They say na Prince Kpokpogri be his name, right? They say na Prince Kpokpogri. First of all, we don't know this guy before. We don't know him from nowhere. Nobody even knows him from anywhere before until he begin to then Tonto. As usual, na Tonto give him, na Tonto give him fame. Man, come all this thing for a face, man, na the same where. Na Tonto, now it make people even know say they kept person where they call Prince. Obviously, they say he is known. When I see him face where. Apparently, they say he's a politician and he's well known in the celebrity or entertainment industry. Okay, all these actresses they know him very well because he's I don't know whether na sugar boy I go call him, I been a sugar daddy I go call him. I don't know. A man of his age. He's not married. If he was a woman at this age that is not married now, Nigeria, they would shame him. Everybody will be asking her, why are you not married at your age? Why are you not married at your age? But this guy, apparently, from what we are learning about him now, in the short weeks that we've come to know about him, is that he enjoys, serial dating and cheating and just doing whatever he likes. And, oh God, in that video that I did where I was catching up on my celebrity gist, I said that when two consenting adults decide to do something, it is not for them to question them or to say why are they doing it. But I have a problem with a man who, uses women, because a lot of women are vulnerable whether they like it or not, including all these actresses that you see. So if they were not vulnerable, then their desperation and the need for them to always show off money that they don't have, lifestyle that they don't have will not be there. They will just be happy, being how they are. Okay? And they will just be happy with their lives, but a lot of them want to. They want to. God bless you. Drama free. Na real yeye prince. And they come for him. Anybody when no say go get problem with me because I go bash this guy tonight. I'm not gonna lie. I am seriously gonna bash him because he don't enter my trouble for this matter. Okay? So any man that exploits women like that, whether the women know it or not, whether they are even aware of their vulnerability, because they are so, you see, Nigeria is such a materialistic society that the rate people go to get money is just sick. And Kpokpogri be name Temiti. You don't say that name before. Kpokpogri. Kpokpogari. Kpokpogari na dry gari. Anybody will come from Nigeria that I go know what Kpokpogari be. This one I say na Kpokpogri be name. I don't know Dash and Prince. Yeah, Prince. Who give am Prince? The Papa na King. Who know am? Lori Iro Prince. So, now turn to bring this man come out oh. Now dragging oh. Hey, serious one today. I don't even care. Now dragging today. As in say, in sabi to play games, we want dragon. Okay. So for those of now, those of you, I'm speaking a lot. I will just be missing pigeon because pigeon. I know say pigeon too dey sweet, but I also know that not everybody here that understands pigeon. Some of you, you know, you are not Nigerians, and it's difficult for you to understand my pigeon. So I will try and mix it. Just try and follow up. You will understand what I'm saying. I want you guys to learn pigeon. Pigeon is the best when you want to narrate this kind of gist. So this guy saying be prince is a politician. But what he does is to be sampling women up and down, kissing and telling. Okay? So this audio came out. I'm going to play the audio for you guys so I came prepared. Thank you, Augusta Godo, for sending me the audio because now you'll be Tonto person. You and Tonto na 5 and 6, you know they play with Tonto. Unfortunately, your girl, Tonto, enter one chance again with this one. She entered one chance before with Chochi, but during the time of Chochi, I didn't side with her completely. I just said that she should stop saying things, the things she was saying about him on social media because they were very, very derogatory, and it wasn't necessary for social media because they have a child. Okay, so everybody has moved on. Churchill is married to his sister now, and they have a child. And Tonto has been very quiet, which is good. Everybody was praising her for how far she's grown. You know, I should carry on with the pigeon. Thank you, my people. So everybody has just been praising Toto because she appeared to have grown emotionally. You know, she know the two they show herself again for social media. She's acting with so much class and everything now, and she didn't mind her business, which was something that she struggled with before. Nine from nowhere, she begin to post. Oh, my husband, my this, my that, my that, my that. Everybody they look. And you know all these bloggers now, one way or the other, they will find out the identity of the person you're talking about. Once you're a celebrity and you speak about it, people will find that person. And there's this particular blogger on Instagram, nine job be that. Una know am, all of una when they follow and I know am. Na troublesome person. The day they go catch that person, whether na male or female, I don't know, but I want to believe he's a man. The day they go catch him, the kind of flog where he go chop, he plenty. He go chop plenty flog. It's a bit drag celebrities. Jesus. So now next thing we know, now they reveal the picture. The first man shown the first picture we will first see. We saw this picture when it was close to his birthday, I think. Or was it during the birthday? It was before even his birthday that we saw this picture where Tonto was celebrating him. She didn't mention his name. But like I said, all these investigative journalists will go and find out who he is. Look at them together. How would you ever think that appearances can be wrong, Sha? Una know am. Na him be that troublesome person like that who like to expose people. See, how you go take things say, looking at this picture now, they were so loved up. I was looking and say, oh my God, God has wiped away Tonto's tears at last because believe it or not, that Churchill's matter really broke her. And like I was saying in that my previous video before I lost my chain of thought back then, I think Tonto has a lot of trauma that she has not dealt with, unresolved trauma from her childhood and from, what we don't know. But she does have some trauma she's dealing with. Okay? She's an emotional person, very emotional, whether you like her or not. But the people that know her will always tell you that Tonto is a very great person in her personal life, that she's very, very kind. She has all these charities, she donates money, she gives money to the poor, she helps children. Even her bestie, before they fell out. Una know her bestie. Who be her bestie before? May somebody tell me who her bestie. She branded him, oh, my sister. She branded this complete, I don't even know the name I go take describe am now. This guy is the lowest of the low when we're talking about men. Because real men don't behave like this. No, 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 no. Yeah, Bob. Bob the risky. I do una too like gist. Una too like gist. That's when I supply the answer quick, quick. Bob the risky talk said Tonto, even when they fight silently, we will know here what because they're fighting today. For Bob not to drag Tonto, you know, say Bob like to drag anybody. If you know your secret, you go use that secret cost you. One on a quarry. People that know Tonto say in her personal life she has a very kind heart. She's emotional, yes. Now Tonto come introduce this man. Next thing, it is not even up to 1 month. She was posting about him. He was there when the son was graduating from whether it's a nursery school or primary school. I don't even know the one he was graduating. Not say Nigeria to like graduation. You graduate at primary, graduate at nursery, you graduate at secondary, junior secondary school, senior secondary school. By the time you reach university, the graduation self don't tire you. You don't even know wear gown because the pikin don't wear gown. So they during our time, we don't wear graduation gown until we graduate from uni. But these days, even kindergarten. Even kindergarten they graduate, so that means small. I don't tire. Yeah. They say she's very, very kind-hearted. The people that know her in her personal life. Okay. I'm not gonna come here and pretend as if uh I'm a fan of Tonto. I'm not a fan. I won't say I'm a fan, but I don't hold anything against her. I have some reservation and I don't agree with some of the things that she does, but she's not my enemy. And the thing breaks my heart seriously to see how this man, with all in 32 where they shine like a pussycat so. They shine, 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 shine. They shine teeth. They shine teeth. What do you do to Tonto so the thing they pain me? And that's why I'm here tonight. It is paining me. Okay. For those of you who don't know the backstory that don't follow gist and all the social media gossip, this is what happened. She introduced the man, did birthday, celebrated the man. They say she even bought this man a freaking car. And this is Tonto for you. Tonto is giving. Even her first marriage is the same thing. She was the one that paid for the marriage. Later, we found out that she was the one that was even sponsoring the guy, that the guy never had money. Kpokpogri, and Kpokpogri, oh. After celebrating this man so much, giving him overnight fame, some people will work for years to attain fame that he has now. They don't have it. All of a sudden, this same troublesome blogger come bring audio come out say this Kpokpogri, when they call himself Prince Up and Down, say he not be better person. No, he's a washy kind of a man. Now, people like Augusta Gold, where they like them to say it cannot be true. Somebody apparently recorded him trashing the way he was trashing Toto. No, come on for Ogun. I have the audio. Let me play it. If I never hear him, let's listen. This man was talking so negatively about Tonto, and like, oh my God, no, not again. And you know the worst thing, after this audio was leaked, he denied it that he's not the one. And that's why I put my title, Prince, is this your voice? Yes or no? Simple yes or no. You cannot answer question. You cannot. Instead, you know what this man did? He promised, according to Augusta Gold, that is following the story from the beginning, said he was going to do a live video after the audio was released. The Sunday, he said he would do a live video. Robo wayo, robo, saple wayo, saple water. He said he would do audio, say that's not his voice, that is fake. And because we know to know now, we never hear and talk before. Now he will come, they say, okay, people come, they say, maybe not be him, maybe they won't set him up. My brothers and sisters, my brethren in the Lord, ladies and gentlemen, Lori Iro, Lori, Sunday came and went to Augusta Sidan, stay for Instagram all day. They wait. In whole phone for hand, they wait for Kpokpogri to come do video. To clear himself, say not be voice, they that audio. Kpokpogri no come on. I not talk. People see they talk the matter. Me, I don't quiet. What he come pay me now be say, Tonto no still talk anything. She was quiet. But the word one I want call, I don't use that for detail. This MF, when I meet up am, this MF, this mother F, come release another long epistle. They cause Tonto all sorts of names. Eh? Okay, question where they ask you be say now your voice be that yes or no. Simple yes or no. Enough answer. Okay. No wahala. Make we first listen to the audio for people when they never hear them. Then we'll come read waiting the trash where they talk from out before the dragging go begin. Today is a day of dragging. This Kpokpogri go hear me today. How dare you? Why you go treat Tonto like this? This girl is very fragile. She doesn't deserve this. It is not right. Okay. I'm gonna listen.
Before you know, if people go carry, I like waiting you do. Before you know, if people go carry, and you don't know say na blue she wear. She, you can't go wear. I don't know. I don't wear blue and blue. Kai, before really post you, cause say Prince went to his other girlfriend's shop opening. Before you know, I don't know why bloggers, I don't know where they gather news from, I swear.
Now their work or there. Now their work.
They post everywhere. And Tonto Dikeh go come see her, and I come they say her. Now wow. And I know all those things, good for you. I like what you do. Just come. I'll say for cat. I go enter Abuja back tomorrow. You just run everybody one after the other. You know one day with Choma again. I don't understand you. They will spank you now. Okay, what is it to the date now? See, we are not dating now. See, we are just fucking. Wow. I feel like making a 2 day. Again, I mean, it's very nice to me. I make that time we get that problem. And that problem is because of you. But thank God say me and her we don't let us sort out our issues because it say me and this girl no settle. It say me and Spanky no settle. I for no just forgive myself because I like the girl and I like her energy. The girl na person be say she ready to carry person along. I go enter Abuja back tomorrow. You just run everybody one. Any small news they don't carry you. Any small thing you don't cast. Yeah, you can imagine Kate Hanshaw.
Kate Hanshaw. See Kate Hanshaw. You know what they call Kate? Say na Hanshaw. Kate Hanshaw.
If I go Kate Hanshaw, then don't go carry her. Say gonna 2 the dates. I'll say Tonto's boyfriend, but then Kate Hanshaw's.
Kate Hanshaw's. Now Hanshaw's be name. Now you give her Hanshaw's. Lush.
Well, you don't get almost all the celebrities, even Gillette by him. Oh wow. Oh wow, you say you they try. I don't feel all these celebrities, they are a tired person. Before you know, you go just a cast, and you know you're a politician. Your things.
Mumu politician.
Our pray so everybody they manage.
Everybody they manage him because it be a get bread. Because una lazy. Now no fit say na fit work with una hand.
Don't do that. Stop it. Stop it.
No see.
She not do. I said these people were in my life before you came. So don't do that. Who she can be? Who? I don't know she get out.
Na Tonto that they cause so. Na Tonto that they cause.
Even accept that. She won't pursue everybody come on. No, she not do. Our prince everybody they manage. She won't call season. Marry you. God don't agree. but I don't know how you take enter this kind of toxic relationship. You
No, they
say,
hear. No, they hear.
wow, you get married. To date celebrity, come marry celebrity, no easy.
No, son, I illiterate. They strive past now. Kpokpogri, he. Now this one's they run things now. Now why Nigeria be as it be?
Prince just left.
Prince, my foot.
I said no, I didn't see you. So
Chava.
as you come just show your face, because if you sit down there, people they record you and you no go know. I swear, as I cannot be there, you know. Advocacy. As a wise guy, you. I don't see the environment in me. Advocacy and nana. You make I use the brain. When I use my brain immediately. Take move. Move straight. How are you and Gracie now? Who did you see? I said Grace. Gracie. I never see that girl, no. But na two wrong things last time. Now why I connect na to get call, because when I asked her, what can she tell me? I didn't ask her. When I came in, she told me that Prince just left, so he came. Did I see you? I said no, I didn't see you. So as you come just show your face, because if you sit down there, people they record you and you no go know. I swear. As I
like you now.
Your profile is supposed to stay hidden. The thing now can't make you now there everywhere. If I enter Facebook, Prince. Enter Instagram, Prince. Bloggers they post you steady. Even for gist lovers blogger, if you see what they write for there about you, I shock. You're there everywhere now. But it's good, at least you will follow make you day popular. But I don't want that kind of thing for you because of your politician this thing.
Politician this thing.
Make you there everywhere like that. Come. I need to fuck that small girl.
No, they hear.
That small girl goes straight where
Shangbo, wait.
Daddy. If you politician, you're
Now they hear them. Now no they hear them. Now Kpokpogri with that too. Kpokpogri. Yes, best of the same feather. Chelsea Brown. Who say you miss my celebrity gossip? No. You know, I be like say we go do gist mass this year. I'm thinking about it. Maybe throughout December and gist mass every day. You know, we did gist mass next year, so no worry. Celebrity gist is coming. You never go completely. And a lot of people said they want me to mix both of them. So I will do the live shows more of the real issues, but this one intermittently to put humor to lighten the atmosphere. So, my people, that is the audio for those of you that never heard it. That is the audio of Kpokpogri that he said that he's not the one. He swore. This man swore that he's not the one on that audio, that he's coming to do a live to show everybody that he's not the one speaking. Somebody recorded a telephone conversation. You see, women are their own worst enemy. Make we forget men. The one when man they do ourselves now small compared to what women do to other women. You know, see this one way they talk like R&D. The way they speak, you know, see the way say they talk. Hey, and I laugh a year, and then want this kind of thing for a year. As it be politician. Even you they private, even with the manage. You know, the manager because it be who? Who the hell is he? Because na be olo show, na make una the manager. Na be olo show, be saying, so man we go give una money, no na they fine. Alakpama shishe. Na no so na fit work for una money. Na he make am. Okay? Otherwise, what una they manage? So, my people, now he can't come back. He come back say now when the audio don't leak to everybody, don't they talk? Bloggers don't they talk? Of course, bloggers go talk. That is their work to talk. This one they say, no, she see what they write about you. All this blogger. Now their work be that. I wish you get sense. You go no say now their work. Once you are a celebrity, you put anything out there, they will talk about it. So now this guy come decide say now he really mean business say because he couldn't defend himself, right? Don't forget that he ran away from coming to do the audio. So the next best thing he could do was to go and write something against Tonto. Okay, this is what he wrote. He was defending himself now. Make I read am for now. He said, people have been calling for my silence for the past week, but I believe I'll be doing potential future victims a favor by speaking up, as this has become a pattern for her. He's talking about Tonto. So now he's the victim, okay? If this is not classic narcissist gaslighting behavior, he's the victim now. But we just dey take am one paragraph at a time. Oh my God, this guy went too far, man. The next thing he wrote is that we dated for barely 3 months and it was more or less a living hell. So much has happened in such little time that I overlook for the sake of the so-called relationship and my personal sanity. Okay. However, I will be releasing evidence on how Auntie cheated right from the very start of our relationship when she went to Lagos to open her legs like Lekki toll gates, and how she cried and begged for a second chance and even threatened to buy herself if I didn't forgive her. Can you hear that? This is a gaslighter. He's the one that was caught yabbing Tonto, saying very derogatory things about her and just shaming her to another woman. His response was to come and accuse Tonto of cheating. Nobody has ever accused Tonto of cheating before. Tonto was so smitten by this annual oh God. Oh, let me calm down. I just did the choreo yesterday. I'm calming down. I'm calming down. Calm down. Calm down. Tonto was smitten by this guy. She was madly in love with him. You see how I twisted it and said that she was cheating. The question they asked you, Prince Kpokpogri, is that your audio or not? Instead of you saying yes or no, you decide to say that Tonto was cheating. How? When? With who? Where is the evidence? If you had the evidence, you would have released it. You are a bloody liar. Lori Iro, you are a liar. Irokpo. So he started accusing Tonto of cheating. Next thing, he went on to say that you see how he described her that she went to Lagos to open her legs like Lekki toll gates. My. And no decent man will talk about a woman like this, even if it's somebody that much more somebody that you just dated, that you and her were all over social media doing love. See the way you are describing this woman. What has she done? My good, that's somebody said that he's worse than Churchy. I believe you. Opinionated. You are right. One of the reasons why I was so against what Tonto was doing during Churchill was that Churchill did not say anything for a long time. He didn't. It was Tonto that was, attacking, saying things, posting, granting interviews up and down. Churchill never said anything for a long time. But finally, he decided to speak. This one, they never even talked. Audio leaked. Tonto did not even comment on it to my people. Tonto never came out to say anything, to abuse him. She didn't unfollow him. I said people like Augusta Gold that were so interested in the story even went to check. She still had his pictures on her page and everything. I'm sure she was trying to process it that time because she knew the bloggers would be checking to see if they've followed each other. See the way Thank you, Nelly B. You see this guy, the way he's talking. You see how he's describing somebody that you were in relationship with. Is that how much this guy hated Tonto for him to be describing her like this? You see why they vex? You see why the thing touched me? No man should talk about a woman like this. Not somebody that you've had somebody that brought into her home, introduced you to her family, her child. Ah, this guy, eh? No, 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 Koda. He now went on to say, there are no worse evil than a bad woman, and nothing has ever been produced better than a good one. That's what he said, okay? And he further said that as a publisher, a businessman, business Oshiloriro, and for the sake of clarity, for the timid followers, they curse all the followers of Tonto Dikeh or Tonto Dikeh again. No, Augusta Good, you dey hear? You dey listen? This man they curse you. Oh. You know, curse am back. Oh. Oh, he went ahead to he tagged Churchy to say na man he be. Oh Jesus, chai. Mm-mm. I, I dare politician or anyone who is bold enough to come out with evidence of blackmail or any sort of kind, any sort of kind showing hush money paid and for what he or she was blackmailed for, or forever remain silent. I shall say the right of the English for them. Auntie Hanshon, Kate Hanshon. Now somebody help and draft this thing. Maybe now a lawyer help and draft them. Best way know if you pronounce Hanshon. Now they call Hanshon. As for cutie juice, mm, you can keep dishing out your BS to gain traffic along with the so-called gist lover. I mean, a gist idiot. I don't even know. Now, gist lover expose him. Gist lover, that troublemaker. He said, Nigerian men, they are coming for you. All the same pattern. Once you are close enough to her, your downfall is plotted and executed in association with bloggers. Now she's accusing Tonto of plotting with this lover to out him. I mean, Tonto would never have wanted this story to be out. Never. It is too much for her. I'm telling you that even me that is not a fan, I felt her shame and embarrassment. So how will she go and plot with this lover? She will go and pay this lover to release her boyfriend's audio or her whatever you want to call him. And you see how he's putting it that Nigerian men are coming for you. The same pattern. She's using the same pattern. Mm? He said the recent revelation shows that we all need to be weary of Helene of Troy. You know, you give her another name, they call her Helene of Troy. You see how colorful is painting Tonto? It is glaring than who really had an ulterior motive all along as exposed by her partners in crime. Then before he now went down to talk all that nonsense that he was saying. My people, what kind of behavior is this? I know you won't even talk too much today. Augusta, where are you there? I forgot to send you the link. Man, I'm sending you the link now. My goodness. Eh? Alima Abubakar told him off. Really? Where? Was that on social media? Eh? Please, I need to know, when did that happen? Yeah, that's second-hand embarrassment. Lóòótọ́, this is second-hand embarrassment. Munilola, love, you are so right. There's something called second-hand embarrassment. I feel for her, honestly. I hope she learns from learns from this. Privacy is key. If we don't see it, we don't know it. Yeah. I mean, a lot of people have things to say about this privacy thing. Some people agree, some people will disagree. I tend to go more along the agreeing side. Yeah. Yeah, I want to go more along that side. Okay, before I add people, I've already shared my link. I want to talk briefly about what people who even know Tonto, or there's a guy. Let me show you his picture. I'm not going to read what he wrote because it's very long. No need to bore you with all that. But just know that he was basically saying that everything that Kpokpogri was saying is a lie. Hmm? Oh, Halima Abubakar. Oh, okay, the actress. I think she's an actress too. Abby? Ah, okay, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. So this guy basically told that came out and defended Tonto, saying that what the treatment that she got was very, very unfair. And this is Kpokpogri's friend. And guys don't usually, they always support themselves. They are not like women that are so divided. Guys are more united. They always support. Their brotherhood is stronger than whatever you want to think. They are, especially if they are best friends, they will cover for their friend. That's why men who cheat can use their friends to cover up to say, even if they didn't tell the guy they were going somewhere, if the guy's wife mistakenly phones them and say, my husband said he was coming to you and that you are going to a party. If you see the way the guy will cover her, you would think it's something they've discussed. That's meant for you. It's a brother's code. They know how to hide each other. But if now women, now we go first throw each other out. We go first put ourselves outside. Hmm. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. This is not acceptable. Hmm. Yeah. So this brother came now and said a lot of things about how you know what Kpokpogri did is wrong. that is not true, all the things that is accusing her. Actually, it's only 2 pages. Let me read it. It's only 2 pages. He said, I'm trying very hard to be a better version of himself. Or is that the first one? Oh, yeah, Naim. Trying very hard to be a better version of himself or herself. Hence, it would be very inhumane for us to, as imperfect people, to use our past against ourselves. Okay? Talking about Tonto's past relationship. King Tonto, during the short period that she came into Kpokpogri's life, I saw her as a very domesticated lady. Something I never thought it could be possible, considering her status. I never for once saw those negative things people said about her. Instead, I saw someone that has a God-fearing heart, someone that puts other people's interests ahead of us. It beats me how ungrateful we humans can be. There's so much you guys don't know. Don't be fooled by the little they tell you. Yeah, this is what he said. So if your own friend can bring you out like this and tell the whole world, hmm, that you are a liar, lórí irọ́, lórí irọ́, lórí irọ́. Now wow, I don't know what to say. Anyway, let's discuss. Why did Kpokpogri not come out? Why did he not speak so that we can hear his voice for who he really is? Why did Kpokpogri not speak up? Why didn't he come out the day he said he was going to come out? Why he not come out, Kpokpogri? Why you not come out? You say it's not your audio. Why didn't you come out? Why are you hiding? And now you are turning it against Tonto. Koda now. It's not good. No. Hello, Hanks. I've got you.
Oh, good evening.
Good evening, my brother. How are you?
Very well, thank you.
You're my first caller
Uh,
today. You're
yeah,
welcome.
I have something to say.
Please.
We Nigerians, we always there are things that we see as somebody that is also not too young like that. But
Mm,
look, my sister, if you go to Nigeria and ask any girl who has made it in Nigeria, which kind of man do you like? They want people that are richer than them. Is it that these days, few Nigerian ladies who has made it in life, they just look down on the young ones coming as if they are nobody? And when you check it, a lot of them, a lot of guys coming up now are becoming more wealthy also. Why
mhm,
can't women cool down? Just be with one guy who you are buying a car for a politician. Why?
mhm,
Eh? A man that if Tonto, I like Tonto very well. I watched her when this her show that she was doing before. Eh? But is it that you don't have friends in the industry that will tell you that this guy is going around knocking everybody?
hmm.
Eh? I
Ah.
mean, look at Thatcher from Big Brother the other day. Even when she came out, everybody, people supported her, give her a lot of things. Look at her statement today. She went to TVC, they asked her, which kind of man are you looking for? Must the man be rich? Yeah. She says she's not going to date any man that is not worthy. The wedding will come to you. This is the type of thing you get.
Hmm.
Eh? At least me, honestly, I don't know what to say again
So you
because
feel
the
that it's
way
because of the kind of it's the kind of men they are looking for, because they are looking for
eh,
wealthy guys. That's why they are attracting
exactly
this kind
the
of
desperation
this
is too
kind of.
much. You are rich. Why can't you be with one guy? Is it that Tonto don't have nobody in Nigeria that will love Tonto? A guy who is not too rich, but there is prospect.
But I don't. Do you think that is because he had money? That's why he behaved like that. Poor guys too. They break hearts. We they hear stories of
Did
women
you hear
raising
what
men.
Pino? Did you hear what Pino said during
No,
the
what did you
interview?
say? Mm-mm.
Pino said that he cannot get married now because he know he cannot control marriage.
Mm-hmm.
Eh? There are a lot
What
of
does that
women
mean?
around. This is the type of this man. There are a lot of women around chasing all the people who are well to do. This man is
Mm.
well to do. You are still buying a car. Do you what is Tonto looking for? Buying a politician a car.
That one, I don't know. She's a giving person. She
No,
just,
there
she's
are
a
there
giving
are
person, but I don't know. I don't know.
Nigerian woman
My
that
brother.
what
Mm.
I think every people should cool down. Let them be
But what
calming
about the
down.
man? His behavior, uncle. You have not talked about his behavior. Oh.
This is his own behavior. This is his behavioral attitude.
Is he
He will
right?
get his own type. Huh?
Is he right for the way he's behaved?
You
The way
do-
he's treated, the way he
um,
treats Tonto, is he right? And the way he's
see,
treating women.
this is the way he has chosen to live his life. Maybe this man just get money to live this type of life.
You've not
People
answered the
have the type
question,
of life
Hans.
they want to live.
Yeah,
You
but
see him going around with celebrities, giving them
yes,
money, buying
yes,
them cars. Yeah,
yes.
this is his type of. Look at him; he's not yet married.
But what I asked you is that the way he has dealt with Tonto now, yeah,
He has been.
is it right?
It's not right, but he has been dealing with a lot of women like that.
And they accept
Women
it.
who don't put that relationship
Mm,
into consideration. Women
yeah.
who want something out of the man.
Okay. All right
Huh?
then. Thank you very much, my brother. I take the point
So
from your conversation on what you said to me about, you know,
let them be coming down. Oh.
women should be coming down. Don't buy a
Be
car
with be
for
with
any
one
money.
man that even if you are richer than the man, have prospered at
Mm,
this man. Tomorrow will be greater. Look at Morayo of TVC. She always say her true story. She was the person making money before the husband even started making his own money. Today
yeah.
the husband is bigger.
Yeah, but
It's
it
like
doesn't
that.
necessarily follow though.
Huh?
A lot of women have raised men and they still come back and they do them the strong things. So it never follows.
Well,
And I don't think it's because Tonto didn't want to stay with one man. She doesn't have a history of philandering.
no, she's looking for somebody bigger than her.
Well, there's nothing wrong in that.
There is a lot of this is the type of thing you get.
No,
Look
not
at
necessarily.
no man I have not seen a man that is
Mm,
more wealthier than a lady. They
mm.
get married together. They live for. I have not seen. The ones
So,
we see are the ones that are coming up together from the university.
so she should
They,
marry somebody that don't have money like her. She should settle for somebody that is
is
not up
this
to her
man now
status.
too handsome? Huh?
Mm.
If you want a handsome guys, they are there in Nigeria. If you,
Okay.
what I don't understand.
Thank you, my
Huh?
brother. Thank you, Hans. I will take the lesson from your call, but a lot of my comments, everybody's angry. All these girls, they are not smiling. They vex. Lizzie, you're welcome, sweetie. Unmute yourself, Lizzie. If you want to join, it's the comment section. The link is in the comment section. I don't have a phone number. It's a link. It's like Zoom. You can't join on TV. You can only use phone, iPad, and your computer to join. So yeah, Augusta, you say you the vex just now when when hangs they talk. And you na number one Tonto fan. Wait till you want talk for this matter before Lizzie.
You get like say you know ask me where the man they talk. I for come up person title because they vex. Which kind talk be that one now? Which
I know
kind
say
talk be
this
that
matter
one?
owe you for body.
We even
Oh
when we
dear.
listen, you see, most I don't even know what to say. I just tell myself, say God help me to control myself as I won't come talk for this place. Now I feel control myself because this thing now Toto have not spoken. We they see what they happen. We they see evidence before us, pure evidence before us. Yet we are still bashing this woman. I made the thing they pain me.
You no gree talk about the guy behavior. He just dey talk say na the kind
No.
of life wey he
See,
choose.
Kpokpogri not be
I
rich
ask am
man,
many
no.
times. I ask
Even
am
a
many
poor
times.
man, even a poor man in Nigeria can be a politician. It's a name. It's a profession. Kpokpogri is not a rich man per se. He's not a rich man. And Tonto Dikeh buying him a car is like me or me now like this now. Maybe not greeting card that if they buy, I go buy greeting card. Maybe na boxers, the ones that they buy for Nigeria. You go buy
Mm.
boxers.
Or
What's
socks.
her name? Socks, boxers, that kind of thing. Tonto Dikeh level na moto. Even before she became very known like this, the time when me they do small waka pass for all this their movie. I don't dey hear say Tonto Dikeh is a giver. Say
Mm.
she just carry person go boutique, buy am clothes, even when she
Yeah.
never get money
Yeah.
like this.
Yeah.
She is
Mm.
just a giver. That does not
Yeah.
mean that people should take advantage of her.
Generous heart. It's true. You are right. You are right. Some women can give very well. And me personally, I don't feel like if a woman says this is the kind of man I want, there's nothing wrong in it. Marry poor man no guarantee nothing. We don't see many where they marry poor man. They use their money train them. They use their money set up businesses. When it becomes successful, at that time
They
you will
go
see
say
him
they
choke
do
up.
you well. If you see rich one, if you not come marry them, it's not about the poor or the rich or whatever. It's the personality. Now the
Yeah, a good
person
person is a good
himself.
person.
A
Yeah,
good person is a good person.
absolutely. Yeah. He must return that car. Somebody for comment section, mommy 3D say, Kpokpogri must return that car. All gifts must be returned. He must return that car. He don't deserve the car. Lizzie, what do you have to say, sweetie?
Hello, Auntie B. Good afternoon.
Hello, sweetheart. You're welcome.
How are you?
You're
Thank you.
welcome. Mhm.
Auntie, we just talk finish. Thank you very much. Because honestly, it doesn't matter. Like, I understand what that uncle was trying to say, that, struggle with a man, but it doesn't follow.
Yeah.
They don't correlate. There's no say that if you struggle with a man, the relationship will be more successful, vice versa. I
Mm-hmm.
think Tonto Dikeh is in a place whereby she's really vulnerable. And I think he saw that and I think he
Mm.
preyed on her. He's a
Mm.
very classless man. I don't even know
Yeah.
how they ended up together because her status, and I think she keeps giving these people lamb which is
Yeah.
so sad because I never heard of this man before. I don't know which one be
Nobody
Kpokpogri.
has.
I never even, I say, who be
Nobody has heard
Kpokpogri? I
of
be
him.
Kpokpogri. I
It
don't
was
even
it
know.
was
I've
not
never heard
known.
of this man before. Exactly. And for you to kiss and tell a grown man telling a woman
Mm.
she opened her leg like Lekki toll gate.
Like Lekki
Come
toll
on, come
gates.
on. Can you imagine? The
And he
behavior is
put
so
it on social
I
media.
really hope she does.
He put
Can
that
you
on social
imagine?
media.
Put up
How
telling
demeaning and
Churchill is a man. What is all
Chai.
that? What is, and I really feel bad for her, and I feel like she also is trying so hard to also compete with Rosie and Churchill. She wants to also show that she's happy, but I
Yes.
really think she needs to take a step back. I think she's been through so much, and I don't think she's a bad person. I really don't. I think she's just a victim of maybe certain things that have happened in her life, and she's just reacting. So
Yeah.
I really think this is really a lesson for her. And I think she's attracting the wrong people because she hasn't healed completely. I think when you
Yeah.
heal completely, you are self-sufficient. Your insecurity, you don't have any. You're just happy as you attract the right people. So I
Yeah.
really hope, honestly, that she can get over this, and and this
Yeah.
it will pass. It will pass.
Yeah.
As story they us, now so everybody they dish am. Now so it
Now
just be.
so another one
Now
go still come
so
where go overtake this one now
exactly.
today.
So she should just,
Uh-huh.
yeah, it's all good. I really wish her all the best, but that man, try at all. He's a
You know
very
try.
useless man. Very
He is.
useless man.
No. What
Yeah.
he did is completely wrong. Yeah. It's not right at all.
Completely wrong. Very wrong. You can
No.
tell he's a local champion. You can
Yeah.
just
You don't
tell,
talk
like,
about a woman like
because
that. No, never.
you
Especially if
don't.
you
And
have a mother. No.
exactly. And
No.
it made me realize that he doesn't love her because a man who truly loved and respects a woman at any point in time will not trash her like that, no
You
matter
know what
how the
I think?
relationship ended, no
Listen, this
matter
is what I
how.
think. I think he wanted to just sleep with her and go away. But Tonto is not that kind of a person.
Exactly.
You know the way he was bragging about
Exactly.
how he's effing this and shining this and
Can you imagine?
he's just doing it and moving on. Tonto
So
is not that kind of a
disgusting.
person. She's a relationship kind of girl. And some girls, you think say you just want to sleep with them, waka go.
Exactly.
Now lie you, they're not gonna let you go. You understand?
Yeah.
So that's the kind of girl Tonto is.
Exactly.
She's
She
a
even let
relationship
him
kind
into
of
her
girl.
son's life. I think she also wants a, yeah, father
He
figure for
didn't
her
even think
son
about
as
the
well. And
son when he was writing that about his mother.
can you imagine? A boy that will grow up and see these things, you know?
That guy,
I
he
beg
will get what is
we.
coming to him. He will get what is coming to him. Thank you, my
He
dear.
will get what is
Mm,
coming to him, and it's such a disgrace because I don't think he can even show. In as much as he's talking this trash, thinking like he's raising his shoulder. I think he has also left a bad stench, on his name because I don't think any woman. I mean, Nigerian girls sometimes they get desperate, so they go follow anybody when they see. But I think as women who are smart, they go see and they go still run. So I don't think, I think he's also tinting his image, thinking he's tinting her image because nobody respects him anymore. I see what they write
mm.
about him online. It's so disgusting, really.
Yeah,
So
yeah. He thought he
yeah,
was going to get support, but the way they are bashing
exactly.
him,
But the way they are bashing him, I don't think he
yeah,
saw it coming. I saw it Instagram. He's removed all the comments. I said, "Ah, leave her now. Open your
no,
comments. Make people finish you." Ha.
no, he's in trouble
So
now.
that's. I
Yeah,
think he's
mm,
also he should be ashamed of himself, and I think he's feeling the
yeah,
effects now. of what he's
Yeah.
done. Too
Thank you
sad for
so much,
Tonto. I really
Lizzie.
hope she finds peace. Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. Thank you,
All
my
right.
love.
One
Yeah.
thing, Sister B, sorry, one thing we should know is this from my little psychological knowledge. There's something I'm trying to put one and one together. Tonto, like what I heard, her mother died when she was
Three
very
years.
young.
Yeah, they say she
Yes.
was three.
So I see her as a girl who had never experienced love. So anything we resemble L, where they never even had OV, she don't
Mm.
gum.
Yeah.
You understand? She never experienced love, and they said she was very loose in secondary school. So I think she mixed up with the wrong crowd again. So now she never healed. Her background.
Port Harcourt girls, a lot of them, eh? They enter
So
town where we're very early.
exactly.
Mm.
So I dey feel
Mm.
say now all those things now can they affect her now. So she would need a psychologist. She would need a lot of healing to do, a lot of
Yeah.
things to do. And there is something somebody put up in the comment section. I think it's Jennifer or something. I don't understand how she spelled her name.
Yeah.
She said Tonto should look for should get some group of investigators or something. Yes, I think that's a nice one.
To
She
check
should
the
get
man out.
not just the man. If she's going into another relationship, she
Mm.
should get somebody to help her investigate that man very well.
Mm.
And then for the backyard investigation, then she will now work on look at the man's character from the inward. That one I she go even see, because if she not heal well, she no go even still see. Even if the thing they under her nose, she no go still
Mm.
see him, because she's just craving. She's craving for love, because from this man's picture, he looks like one decent guy where they talk well, where they behave well, where they get pedigree. But from his speech, I said, the first audio, I said, I refuse to believe. I refuse to use the first time. I refuse to use the audio when I was doing the video. I said, this man cannot talk like this. But when I saw what he posted, I said, Jesus, this man, in fact, no, just forget. It is well.
Egosa, I can see you. I know you want to speak, but your connection is not good, my dear. There's no way I can add you with this connection. I think your internet link is not very strong. So try and reconnect again. If you are using Wi-Fi, I don't know, maybe you should put your mobile internet on or something. Okay? All right. Chichi, I've got you.
Yeah.
Can you turn
Hi.
your YouTube down, please? Mute it, please.
Oh, okay. I don't even know how to do that. Let me see.
Put it
Sorry.
off if you cannot mute it, because the sound will be bouncing back.
Oh, can you hear me better now?
I'm hearing you. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But I'm still
Yeah.
hearing myself.
Uh-oh. Okay, just a second. Let me see if I can.
Okay, let me add Beneda Beauty while you are trying to figure that out. Chichi. Me Natural Beauty. Me Natural.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Good evening.
Oh, good evening, Sister Bridgie. Thank you so much. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm hearing you. Go ahead.
All right, I just want to say I'm so glad that you added me. There's an echo. I'm not sure. Okay.
I'm hearing you.
So,
Go ahead.
yeah, I just wanted to say concerning Tonto Dikeh.
Yeah, go on. What do you have to say about Tonto?
Okay. Yeah, I'm just regarding Tonto Dikeh. I don't think she's done anything wrong for dating the young man. I don't think she's done anything wrong.
Is this one a young man? This one young man. Don't make me laugh. Me Natural Beauty. This one young.
Yeah.
For where young? You know, say only 32.
I can see it, but it's such a shame that a man like this would behave the way he has behaved. Do you know?
Yeah. Go ahead. He did behave like that. Yeah.
Yeah, and to treat Tonto in a way that she never deserved.
Yeah.
Because to be honest, Tonto has not done anything wrong. Do you know? She's only seeking for love. Do you know? And for this guy to have treated her with such disgrace and humiliation in public, for him to have said all the things he said in public, it just shows the quality of a man he is.
Absolutely.
Do you know? The thing is, the way people treat you shows who they are. So
Yes.
it's not about Tonto at all.
Yes.
It's about the man he is. Now,
Exactly.
first thing, just seeing the guy himself, like you can see that he's a very low vibe human being.
Yeah.
You know, you can see that he's a guy who is a leech trying to leech on Tonto to get famous. You can see that it is clear, you know, and he's just trying to profit on Tonto Dikeh, basically. He's trying to profit on her. You know, she's trying to ride on Tonto Dikeh's coattail, basically.
Yeah.
She's riding on her coattail. And the fact that he can come out and speak about a woman he has been with in that manner publicly is such a shame. He's a disgrace of a man. I have to say it. He's such a disgrace of a human being.
Yeah.
For him to talk like that. And it'd be a shame for any woman ever to lay with such a man ever in the future. It's a disgrace of a person he is.
Yeah.
I mean, it's disgusting. I am disgusted to even look at him. And with a name like Kpokpogri or whatever. Like, who bears such a name? Who bears such name? I mean, if you look at it from the start, right? If you look at it from the start, with the name itself, it's a put off. For me, that in a name is a put off. First thing first. Do you know? There's nothing turning any woman on with such a name. Kpokpogri. What is that? What is turning a woman on with such a name? So that's number one. And number two, just look at how he talks. Just look at how he talks.
Yeah. Very unrefined.
You know,
no class whatsoever.
He's no class, classless human being.
Yeah.
So no pedigree whatsoever. Has no ability to communicate.
Yeah.
Right?
You know what? I think
you, as a human being, a man of that manner, how can you portray yourself in such a light? He's such a disgrace of a human being. He's a disgrace.
Yeah, he is. Thank you very much. He's a disgrace. Thank you for
telling
us.
I would definitely advise Toto, if I have to, that next time she's about to date any of these guys, first she has to do a background check on these guys before she dates them.
Absolutely. Why not?
She has to hire a private investigator to investigate the guys before she dates them. Because enough of this mean human beings trying to ride on her coattail and then try to paint her like what she's not.
Yeah.
You know, everything this guy said about Tonto, it's obvious that Tonto isn't that.
Yeah.
It's obvious. Tonto is none of what he has said.
Yeah.
You know? And if he thought he was doing Tonto a disservice, he's done himself a disservice.
Yeah.
That's what he's done himself. A disservice. Yeah. And you know what? He has a tough road in front of him to deal with now. You know, he has a tough road in front of him, and the right guy will come for Tonto at the right time. The right person who understands what Tonto needs will come for her.
Yeah.
You know, I also want to talk about ladies. I see a lot of ladies bashing Tonto Dikeh. Every lady who bashes Tonto should be ashamed of themselves. They should be ashamed of themselves.
I've been putting them. I've been blocking them. I didn't even want to mention it.
It's such a disgrace for a woman to bash Tonto. Excuse me.
Yes. They are bashing Tonto.
Excuse me?
On top of all these insults. You are a woman and you can see a man. This man is calling. He said Tonto open her leg like Lekki Togate, and you are still coming here to come and bash her. I'm not going to tolerate it.
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. I may not have agreed with her in the past, but I'm not going to allow anybody bash her tonight. I will not.
It's not tolerated at all. Thank you so much, Sister Bridget. Thanks for adding me tonight.
All right. Thank you,
Thank you so much. Have a lovely day. Thank you. You're doing a great job.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Yeah, you are right. Absolutely. I saw them there. Cursing Tonto in the comment section. Now be the enemy of women who hate other women. Envy go kill you now. Envy kill you there. Very, very jealous. Women are jealous of other women. With everything this guy has opened his mouth to say on social media against a fellow woman like you. When I call you bam again. Oh yeah, now. I'm ready for now. When they come. Shebi a mini. I'm ready. As dan back. I wait for now. Chi. I hope you've been managed to do it now.
Yes, can you hear me better now?
Okay, go ahead, sweetie.
Oh yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, so what I have for Kpokpogri, number one, He is a very, very labile person, very disrespectful, does not deserve to be in a relationship with any woman. From the tone of his voice, I could tell that he is a womanizer, he is an ingrate. And then for Tonto, I just have a sweet advice for you, my darling. I really feel your pain. I know you're probably somewhere right now shedding tears of regrets. Don't feel that way. Such is life. um in the future, I would just like you to stay off social media if you can. Don't be too quick to portray a man in social media. Just try to give it a little bit of time. And then for your son, always remember him. Don't introduce him to a man who you don't know already until you're sure that this is the right fit.
Hold on a
Look at
minute,
the,
please. Chichi, hold on.
yeah.
Somebody in the comment section is saying that this man has done nothing wrong. Women should look before they fall in love with money. So, because women, in your own thinking, because this is an assumption, as far as we know, Tonto might be richer than him because Tonto that gave him a car. Well, they haven't told us one thing that this Kpokpogri has done for Tonto. So I am challenging you, Hanksman. If you know say you be man, come tell me what you don't hear say. The talk say this man do for Tonto where you take talk say he hasn't done anything wrong. Did you not hear the colorful words that he used to describe Tonto? And you still say he hasn't done anything wrong? Are you okay? Or you are suffering from some kind of illness? What did they worry you? In fact, come inside and tell us. Oh, if you know, just come inside, come tell us because Nadik Amorunyi, we know that type. He will never do anything wrong now. How will he do anything wrong? Because in your mind now, Tonto followed him because of money. How much did he give to Tonto? Did he build her a house or he gave her a contract? Tonto bought him a car. Did you see the key? This is the key. You can see it there. She presented him a car on his birthday. Even if let's say that she was dating him because of money, does she deserve those kind of? Would you agree for somebody to call out your sister and abuse your sister like that? Abi, is your sister not materialistic? Nigerian women date for money, big deal. Some Nigerian men too date women for money. There are men who are what do they call them? Sugar boys, or they look for sugar mummies or whatever. That is a personal choice. It does not mean that you should abuse somebody and treat them like they're trash. What the hell are you talking about? My rant is over. Chichi, sorry, continue.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, the man is, I mean, he really needs to go work on himself. He is less of a man. Men don't talk like this, they do not talk like this. I I I had goosebumps. I heard this when I was at work and I was like, oh my God, I had goosebumps. I was almost shedding tears for my sister. I'm telling you, because I
Yeah.
would feel the same way if a man talked about me like that. So Tonto, I know you are in pains right now. Just take time, give yourself time to heal, work on your habits, the smoking. This part of the country where I live in the United States, I mean, people smoke. Females, males, they smoke. People don't even regard it as anything. But now they're condemning you for your habits, which I'm telling you right now that you are not a bad person. I know that there is something, a lot of things that are good in you. Just work on yourself. Stay out of social media. No comments anymore. Just work on your emotions. Work on yourself. He's your son. He's a very cute boy. Just mother him. Leave all these men. They are looking for your vulnerability
Oh
to
yeah.
destroy you,
Oh
to
yes.
mock you. You're a very beautiful woman. Absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
Is the world trying to tell me right now that this woman is condemned? There are dark secrets about our lives that if God really brings it out, throws it into the open, who will stand? Why is he condemning her? Churchill this, Churchill that. My dear, forget about Churchill. Forget about Rosa. You have a cute son. Focus on him. Mother him. He will take care of you. Even if all these men say all these nasty things about you, we, your fellow women, will stand with you.
Not all
Okay?
of us. So Shebi,
Yeah,
I've blocked some just now that are
at
cursing
least
her.
a significant amount of us, yeah, whether
Yeah,
they stand with you or not,
doesn't matter.
are
One with
made.
God is majority. Yeah.
Yes, you are made. Don't let it bother you again. Stay
Thank
out
you.
of social media. That's just my candid
No.
advice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much, Chichi. Beautiful
Yeah.
advice.
Thank you.
Spoken very well. Thank you. Yeah. You want to come here and be doing a brotherhood here. When a man is so low class, this is not a man. Real men. If he can talk like this, then you know the thing that is really pricking my heart, Augusta. If this man fit talk like this for public, for social media, how he go talk inside house?
Very
How will he
local thing
say?
like that. Very local thing. But you know, they say you don't tell the heart whom to love. It just let me say Tonto Dikeh for this kind of human being. Very local piece of thing like that. The thing just diverts me.
I don't imagine how he go be inside house, so if he can be like this openly. You know, even think saying be man, making no talk like this. Audio na your own or not? Now they ask him. Not be told to leak your audio. Not be told to you follow talk. Una
A
still
woman
curse
that
am.
you have had something with
You
before.
people were still trashing
Not be
her
you
in the
start am
audio.
now.
And now you are blaming her for the audio being leaked. She's not the one that recorded you. You called another of your side chick or whatever she is to you. And that one recorded you and leaked it. Maybe she
No,
was jealous.
that girl now they pimp people they give her. Didn't you hear when she
Okay.
said, if you listen well, you will hear when I listen to that audio again and again to
Say they connect
understand.
her to somebody. Say they run
And
things.
the motive behind that thing, that girl really wants to show to Tonto that this man no be him. This man no be him. She really, you notice that she was asking direct questions. She was asking him direct questions, and the idiot was just, I don't want to talk bad word for your video, Jerry. He was just opening his to talk. And the last time he was saying,
They come
I want to
Abuja. In
help that
Abuja
small
again now.
girl.
Now they come
Na ba
Abuja.
Abuja. Na ba Abuja.
When you
Kubwa
go
no be
carry
Abuja.
this now, you go dey
Nasarawa
look
no
for
be
woman when go
Abuja.
carry and give. You go dey look for who go carry and give because they brag to they sleep up and down. If na woman, now they go cause the woman where we call her shower. And you be man and shower. Not be a shower be this one.
I'm even happy that this thing happened at this stage. Because from what I heard from the comment where people they comment, they said this guy is like that. When he gets close to these big ladies, these Abuja big ladies, he will get something to blackmail them with. He will use that one to be collecting money. So he didn't get anything to blackmail Tonto now. Because in plan no work the way he want to make work. They can't
And
quick
God expose
disgrace
them.
him outside.
God expose them. Adewale, I've got you, my dear.
Good evening, Auntie V. How are you
Good
doing?
evening. I'm all right, sweetie.
Yeah. So I think what I've noticed from this story is, I think celebrities, with the way, the kind of life they live, I think they all need like constant therapy, because the amount of like, things people they're exposed to, people with positive mind, negative mind, that thing kind of messes up with them. So every celebrity needs that, constant therapy so they stay sane. And for
Yeah,
Tonto, he needs more of that with her,
yeah,
history, her childhood. Like, so because I don't really follow her, but the stories I hear, she's like this kind of person. Like, I don't want to say she's desperate, but like the way she was back then,
yeah,
she like,
yeah.
when like you people always say in this show, like when someone is desperate, people who are very wicked and narcissistic, they can
Take
sense it.
advantage.
They
Yeah.
can sense it from afar. So that's who this guy is. So if anyone
Mm,
watches Big Brother Nigeria, there's a guy called Boomer that just got evicted. This guy,
mm,
he's like, he does not know how to treat women. He does not respect women. He always just likes to, have sex with them or have something sexual with them. And if they don't agree, he just gets angry and starts cursing them, and he moves around and
yeah.
gossips and says bad
We'll be
things.
bragging about it.
Exactly.
We'll be
Exactly.
bragging.
So
It's
this
small
this
boys that
guy,
brag about sleeping with women.
exactly. So this guy is just
Very small
another.
boys,
He's
immature.
exactly. So he's just another boomer. That's just what he is.
Mm,
Because even that video, the way he talked about her, I mean, it was just like, this is not a man. But well, this
mm,
is the typical politician in Nigeria. Like, I think these are kind of people who lead us. That's why, and that's another reason why the country is the way it is.
yeah, yeah, of
So
course. These are the
so
people that will become
yeah,
governors tomorrow, commissioner
exactly,
tomorrow. Not Siam.
exactly, exactly.
Kate
So
Hanshaw. Kate
yeah,
Hanshus. Kate
so
Hanshus. Now you
Yeah,
know if
yeah.
you read,
So
now they come when they give them a script to read now, they cannot read it. They start making mistake
exactly,
because he can't even bloody read. It's called Kate Hansons. Kate
exactly.
Hansons.
So
I go to
yeah,
call her.
so yeah, so I think like Tonto just needs to work on herself, like psychologically, see a
Yeah.
therapy. She needs that. I
Mm.
don't think she doesn't need to be in a relationship. And so people are saying she needs to get off social media. Celebrities, most of them don't have a choice
They have
of
to be on
getting off
social
social
media.
media.
Yeah, that's
They
how they do
have to
their
be.
business. Yeah.
Exactly. That's how they make
It
their
is
money.
called
So she can't.
showbiz. It is
Yeah.
called showbiz. If you don't
Yeah.
show,
She
it's
can't
Exactly.
no
get on social
business.
media.
They
It's not
have to stay
possible.
relevant.
But you
They
can
have to
say
stay
she should
relevant.
not post her personal life, but not get on social media. That's not going to work.
Well, some people say the personal life actually makes them more money because they like their fans get to like get
See
closer to them
another
and see more
bit
of it.
of them.
Exactly.
Maybe.
So that I think that's
No,
another
no,
reason why
no.
they do it.
That's not true. That's not
Mm,
true. You can post, but you don't have to post your private life. Not really personal, private life. Funke
yeah.
Akindele, we don't know how big her children are now. We don't see those things. Her husband,
Well,
I
I've
believe
seen
she's
it.
even posting her husband. Sorry, my love, I'm not cutting you off. I believe she's even posting her husband because the man is into the same business with her. Choma Akpotia, we don't even know her man and how many children she have. So you can be there, but
That
not
one
your
don't divorce now.
private life.
Not be the one wey divorce that day.
Choma Akpotia, no, I
Mm.
don't think so. I
No
Oh,
be
don't
but
Choma
think
wey
so.
sabi cry. Where they cry well for film.
I don't divorce. I don't see
Yes,
that one.
so.
No.
Oh, you don't follow that one. Yes,
yeah,
so.
yeah, just
No.
it's just that celebrities for me they're the most vulnerable. So
Yeah, you're right,
sometimes they don't
Adewale.
have a they don't have a choice of what to show and what not to show because most of the brands tell them they have to do this and they have to do that, and
Yeah.
for them to
Yeah.
make
And they
money
have
they
to
don't
make a
have a choice.
living. Yeah, you're right.
Exactly. So they need constant psychological evaluation,
I
maybe at
agree.
least once a month, so
I
they
agree.
stay sane.
Yeah.
Social media is like a plunge. The
Yeah.
negative and positive, no matter how strong you are, you soak
Yeah.
everything in because it's so much information. And
Yeah.
daily and they have to be on social media 24/7 because that's how they make their money. So
Absolutely
yeah,
spot on. Thank
yeah,
you very much,
yeah.
Adewale.
Welcome.
You made a
Bye
whole lot
bye.
of sense. Thank you, sweetie. You always bring it 100% and you're always correct. Eh? You see young, upcoming young men like this, their head just correct. They just get sense. Sense full everywhere. But you go see 50-something-year-old bachelor. When teeth full everywhere. Single sense they not get. I can't they tell me say
When
one
a
thing, one
50
thing.
something years old man is a bachelor, what are you
Nobody
expecting?
they talk. If na woman now, they go they cuss am. God's son, you're welcome.
Okay, hi.
Hi.
Yeah. So thank you for having me here.
You're
So
welcome.
I would yeah, thank you very much. So I have seen what is going on and I think this man is low life. This man is low life.
Thank
No
you.
man does something and then comes outside and say, I have done this, I have done that. This man is pure trash. So the only thing I can say is Tonto should go back and address the personal issues.
Hmm. Yeah. Go on, Godson. We're hearing you.
Yeah. So she needs a lot of therapy. If
Yeah.
not, she'll keep on making a lot of bad decisions.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Thank you
yeah,
very
that's
much.
it.
You're completely right. Thank you, Godson. I know we have a lot of good men. There's so many good men. Look at Godson. Look at Adewale. Thank you very much, Godson. I like it when a man is coming to speak the truth, to say, call the agenda out and say what this man did is wrong. This man does not represent us. That's what I like to hear. Not that you come and be justifying it and say that, oh, she went with him because of money. How much did he give her? Tonto is making money. She makes a lot of money. Hanks, I don't know. I think you've been here before. Is it not the same Hanks? I'll have to add other people, my brother, if you are the same person.
I
I'm
am.
not sure if I have to add other people, my brother. I've got other people that are waiting. You've spoken before, so let me add Bingpe. But I will still come to you, please. Bingpe, unmute yourself.
Hello, Sister Bridget. How are you?
Hey, Binke came in today.
I
Oh.
came in.
It
Oh.
is really sweet for you to come in. You never
I
do, but
know. Yeah, during the week I'm working. Every time we are doing your, I'm in the chat thing, but I can't call because I'm working. So
yeah,
but today we are
yeah.
off, so
Oh, I
I can call
understand.
in today.
Thank you, my dear.
Ah, you're welcome. Oh, you are doing a great job.
Thank you,
I've been
sweetheart.
watching all the live videos, taking mental notes,
Thank
learning a
you.
lot. So you are doing a great job. So
Thank you.
you see, my sister, this issue, I mean, I'm not a Tonto fan, but I've been seeing everything going on social media. But I want to take this issue from three perspectives. First, from the main issue that I think what most of us agree on while we are talking about this issue, and from Tonto, the guy side, and the lesson, because as sad as it is, there is always a lesson to learn from every situation.
Absolutely.
The first side for me is I think most people that are coming to talk about Tonto that, oh, but she should have done this, she should have known better because of her
Mm,
former relationship or anything. I think
mm.
we are not really focusing on that now. What we are focusing on in this live stream is the kiss and tell part.
Yeah.
If you are not in a relationship with somebody, that's fine, but you don't have to degrade and dehumanize the person
Hmm.
because you guys have a bad relationship
Hmm.
or your relationship did not work out. That I think that's for me. Oh, that's what I think this live video is about. I don't want to talk about, oh, Tonto is they say she's a bad
Mm.
person, she
Yeah.
smokes, she has anger issue, or that's not the issue. The issue now is if you're in a relationship with somebody and for one thing or the other, the relationship did not work out, then go your separate ways. You don't have to
Mm.
now come and dehumanize the person. And yeah, she look like Blackie Tollgate or whatever. Who cares about that? And what if
Hmm.
Anya should look like? And so freaking what?
No, he
Were you
said
not
she opened her
enjoying it?
legs.
She
That she
opened her
opened her
leg,
legs like Lucky Toe Gate.
whatever. It doesn't matter. When she opened her leg, didn't you enjoy it when she opened it?
Let me
Were
ask
you
you
there?
something, Bimpe, my darling. If it was a woman that said something like this about a
Uh,
private part of a man, for instance, when Tonto said the other time about
mm-hmm,
Churchill being a 3 seconds man, I've been a 3 minutes man,
yeah. Mm-hmm.
you saw how the whole
Of
world,
course, they will drag her. That
everything
time,
went
sef, they
upside
start
down.
blaming Tonto because they said she was talking too much.
Yes, yes, it's true.
They start blaming her.
I too said it that it was
Yeah.
not necessary. You see,
Yes, I
there are
do.
some places that you don't go to.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You especially with someone that you have a history with, you just
Yeah.
can't go that far, no matter
Mm-hmm.
how hot you are.
Yeah.
Don't talk about someone like that, whether male or female. Don't
Yeah.
come on social media, and even if you want to, respond to something or get something off your chest, it's
There are
a
some
no
lines you just
area.
don't cross.
No,
Yeah.
don't,
Mm-hmm.
no,
There are some
no,
lines you just don't
don't
cross.
cross those lines.
Yeah, they're just, I mean, no matter how hot you are, and if you have kids, I mean, and for her and Churchill, they had kids together. Though me, I didn't even follow the story because I'm just like, all these people, they've come with their drama again. I mean, to me, it's a drama to me, but it's a pain because she was going through it that time. But I just couldn't deal with it. But I was seeing the story back and forth, how it was happening. You shouldn't have gone that way. Especially this is online, this is the internet. No, internet never forget. The sun is going to go up. You have a child for this person, and even if you don't have a child for this person, this thing has happened. It was a consensual thing that has happened between you, no matter how you felt it, how we felt. I mean, we don't need to know all that. There are just some lines that you don't cross. So
Yeah,
that's the first part that I want to talk about. For me, I think the reason for our live show, and I might be wrong, you can correct me if I'm
you
wrong,
are right, my
is
sister.
the
Carry
kiss
on.
and tell part.
Yeah,
If you are a mature person and you were in a relationship with somebody at one point, at least it was going well at one point, no matter how terrible the relationship turned out. It was going well and you guys were in a good time. You don't have to come and drag the person and just dehumanize her as if she's just something that you can just walk over.
yeah,
So that's my own issue with this thing, that let's focus on what we are trying to say. None of, oh, maybe Tonto is a bad person or she has a, it's fine. That guy too is not perfect. Tonto, we know Tonto is not perfect as well, but
who
the
is
issue is
perfect? Who
the
is
kiss
perfect?
and tell part. When you are not in a
Mm,
relationship with somebody, you don't have to go there. I think
yeah,
that's so immature for whoever that does that. It's so
okay.
immature. The other
Mhm.
part is this guy part. Hmm. I've never met this guy before. It was Tonto that made us even know this guy. And for him to have the courage to do after the recording. He didn't even talk whether it was his voice or not. They now came and do the write-up, so we don't even need to know whether it was his voice or not. With that write-up, it's so obvious that it's probably the guy that
He's
did
the
that
one.
recording.
He's
Is
the
the one.
one. Mm-hmm.
Because a real man, and I'm not trying to, what do they call this thing,
Emasculate.
hair,
Emasculate.
emasculate a man, or is that what they call it? Because I don't want to get the
Yeah.
English wrong. I don't want
Yeah.
to do that. Oh, a real man must not do this, a real man must not do that. But as a woman and as a man, we have something that they always hold on to, that, oh, a man cannot do this now. You are a man, don't do this. A good man, let me say a good man, not a real man. A good man will never treat a lady like that, even if he is not in a relationship with her anymore, or the relationship is not working out. It's not in his place to come online and be writing all that write-up about
Yeah.
Tonto Dikeh. That is
Yeah.
not in his place. Kò gba ẹnu ẹ̀. Let me put it in Yoruba. Kò gba ẹnu ẹ̀. Because I don't see anything that he even offer Tonto. I'm sorry to say.
Where's the Ratoto? Somebody should show me where the Ratoto comment is. Let me block him. You know I like to block. Carry on, Jerry.
Kò gba ẹnu ẹ̀ láti máa sọ orú nǹkan báyẹn sí Tonto, or be, calling her out and putting her. Then he now did the worst. He now start going to be following all the people that Tonto don't talk to. Really? Because of what? Just to spite Tonto. That's his own part. A good man wouldn't do that. Even if you are not in a relationship with that person, he will not do that. And with Tonto, that lady, I don't know, she's going through a lot, like you said, and most people have already said. She needs to heal. And I also think, although she's a very beautiful woman, the energy that she's releasing as it is attracting the wrong kind of men. I don't know
Oh,
why.
yes.
Maybe
Yeah.
because of her trauma or whatever pain she has been through in the past. There's a certain aura about her. She's not attracting the right kind of
Right
men that
people.
would treat
Yeah.
her right. A man doesn't have to have money before they treat you right. He doesn't have to have money. If you end up marrying a man that has a good money, fine. But it's not about money, because at the end of the day, we've seen people that are married into money. Maybe Bill Gates in here, they've been married for how many? I don't know, getting divorced, even though they work together to build the money from scratch up. It's not about money, but if the energy that she's releasing, I think she needs to sit down and talk, reassess her own life as well. Maybe there's something about her that is just attracting her to men that are not even, she can't even talk to on the normal day, that she's
Yeah.
attracting to herself. Yeah.
Yeah.
And for me as a woman, I've learned with this situation is self-love is everything.
Yeah.
When you love yourself, there are some people that you just know that this one is just hi, hello, hi kind of person. You can never, that's just it. You
Yeah.
already know. Once you meet the person,
Yeah.
say, this
Yeah.
one, no, hello, how are you? Hello, Jamie, and that is it. We can
Mm.
never go beyond that line.
Mm.
So when you love yourself, when you appreciate yourself, you know who you are, you know your strengths, your weaknesses, you know the kind of people you want in your space. There are some things that will not happen to you. You will always shield it. And when you are prayerful as well, and I don't want to take you to the church part, but if you are a prayerful woman and you use your sense of discernment, you can know this person is for me, or whether
Yeah.
this person is for me. So
Thank you
on that
so
note,
much.
I'm gonna
Mhm.
uh,
Thank you, Bingbe. I appreciate your comments. Well appreciated. Oshejare, thank you very much. Aburo mi dada. I enjoyed your soft-spoken voice. Okay, waiting, Janja. All this name one they put for here. I don't know how I expect me to sabi call this kind of name. You just put waiting Janja for there. Now when I rename, I be na pseudonym. Unmute yourself, for Mr. Waiting or Mrs. Waiting. Hello? Waiting Jojo, are you there? Waiting Jojo is not speaking, no. Okay. Let me just allow Hanks, you wanted to add something.
Yes.
Okay, quickly,
You
bro.
don't see here, you don't want to don't they watch your channel. Even Augusta Gold. It's not
Okay.
because we disagree on one issue. You understand me?
Yes.
What I am saying is that it's not because I am bad. I am not bad. Huh?
Okay.
Is it not a lady that was telling the man that the man we are managing don't want to gum him? Huh? Was it not a lady that was saying that thing to the man?
Augusta.
This thing is a planned issue. It's already planned. The man has already he told that lady to leak the video so that he can liberate himself from Tonto. This is what has happened.
We don't
This
know
man
that.
wants to go.
That's a speculation. You don't know that.
That is a speculation. Yeah,
Hmm.
this man. That is my speculation. Is that this
Waiting
man
John
is
John no one
tired?
speak. Waiting John John is not speaking. Yeah. Sorry, bro. Carry on. I'm using
Okay.
Queen's English from now on. No more pidgin English, please.
Okay. So this man, I thought this man was tired of the relationship. So he wanted to
You know
liberate
the
himself.
problem that people had with your call, and you are doing it again. Hmm?
Yeah.
Hans, the problem people had with it is that
Yeah.
you need to put the problem where it belongs. Put the blame where it belongs. You keep blaming Tonto and her choices. We are talking about the situation. Be specific and focus. This
Do
man
you
is a
know that?
is
Do you know
trash.
that
And the way he treated her is right.
women are very very emotional, but deep down they are not truly emotional. This is one thing that if you people see who is telling them the truth, if we are open-minded. I'm open-minded person. I have agreed with you on many occasions
Yes,
in your show,
yes.
but today I differ. It
Okay,
doesn't
that's
mean
all
that
right.
I'm a bad person.
No. I didn't say you're a bad person, no, to be honest. I took the point from what you said, what I agreed with. Like when you said that he shouldn't have bought her, she should not have bought Mr. Kpokpogri
Yes.
a car. I agree with that one. Also,
Do you
when
know?
you said that, she should be careful the kind of men that she's picking, I also agree with you. The part I didn't agree is that you said that is because she's looking for a rich man, that there are so many men that she can pick that are not up to her standard that will be together. And the reason I disagree is because it doesn't follow. Because you choose a poor man that is not up to your class or financial position does not guarantee a good relationship. Some poor people are even more wicked. When you finish building them up, they will deal with you. We've heard many
That one,
stories. That
yeah,
is the
that
only
one,
part that I disagree with. Mm,
that one is there. That one is
mhm,
there. But
mhm,
what I'm saying is
mm.
that we should mind the way at least study the person you want to go out with.
Yes,
At
absolutely.
least so that
Mm,
all this hot every time people come here, a lot of people are being hurt from a
yes,
relationship, one
yeah,
thing or the other happening.
yeah,
So I think I will always say that people should, before you go into any relationship, just look at the person you are going into a relationship with. If it is,
yeah,
do a little, maybe a little googling to know
yeah,
if this
mm,
person, if you can see any information, ask your
yeah,
friends. Codedly, ask your friends. This
yeah,
man will, according to what people said, this man has always been into the celebrities cycle.
yeah.
Eh? Yeah,
Thank
people
you.
supposed to know about this type of person now. It's not
Yeah,
going coming here and begin to emotion. Every time people are beginning to getting
to be,
emotional. Let
yeah.
us settle to the truth now so that she can learn.
Okay.
This
Thank
is
you
what I
very
want to
much.
tell you. People
Thank
say
you.
that I'm bad because I made a comment.
No, no,
Well,
is
I'm
your
sorry if
no.
there is if I have said anything that is wrong.
It's
I
okay.
think that
Thank you, my
like
brother.
Peter Edochie,
Mm,
everybody have their own type of life they want to live. If this
yeah.
is the way he choose to live his life, let him live his life. You
Okay.
understand me? But
All right,
for a
bro.
lady who is a mature lady, study the person you want to go out with. This is
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
I
To
agree with you
avoid
on that
being
one.
hurt.
Yeah. Thank you very much, bro. I agree with you on that one. Ladies, check out the man very well. On that one, I agree. And we're not saying you're a bad person. It's just a difference in opinion. It doesn't make you bad, my brother. I always appreciate your comments. So even if we disagree on some point today, it doesn't matter. It's okay to agree to disagree. We continue being friends. So we appreciate you, my brother. Thank you. Thank you very much. Augusta, I don't call you tired. You know, great talk.
I
I don't
did,
know.
yeah, I did, yeah.
I mean, what make you answer our brother? Well, he say he be your fan. Say,
I
and a
did,
good
yeah.
person will
And
still
they hear
come back
what
and
they
say,
talk. You
you
know,
know what
say
offend? In say you dey think say be bad, would they think say be bad person?
no,
I say,
no, sir. No, sir. We are not saying you're a bad person. We don't see you as a bad person. But as you know, this matter, it make tension. People body they hurt. And
mm,
I'm sorry if I said something that you don't like. I'm sorry. I don't see you as bad person. I don't call you bad person. But you know, say people they change. people changes. People where most women where they see where they come here, come lament, where they come cry, where they come talk, where see the experience from wherever. You go notice it not be only rich people that they can talk about.
None of them rich. None of them rich.
Most of them
None
now
of
the
them
women they
rich.
bring they come from Africa. They
None
go
of
rich
them
and they
rich.
can't do what they like. See the other lady that came the other day that I was in the program when the man was sleeping out, the woman put him in. Some go even file paper for the man. After everything, he will
Our
still
Monica,
leave.
where you go Nigeria, go marry, come. The man not still,
Yes.
he not still live him. He sleep
I
with
know
his best
people
friend, live
that
him.
have paid, not be celebrity, people when I know one-on-one that have paid their own bride price by giving the man money to go and pay bride price. The man go still leave. So,
Yeah.
Oga, we reacted like that because we noticed, say, what you they talk. You know, talk am the way you supposed line up. And you know, they won't talk, say, what Kpokpogri do with all the
He did
evidence
bad.
so we they see, say, it did bad.
He say he
You are
choose the
saying that's his
lifestyle.
kind of life.
Uh,
Even if it is kind of life, is it right? That's what we're
mm,
saying. So
yeah.
I'm really sorry if what I have said really offended you. I'm very, very sorry, sir. I'm sorry.
He's accepted your apology. Thank you, Augusta. Good. We are still friends. We move. We move. All
We
that
move.
matters. No, don't make me forget the British English where they speak. I don't go back to pidgin again. Eh?
Now me they influence you.
No, now waiting John. Don't make me forget the English. Now the English don't forget. Chai. All that matters. Come and speak
Auntie
English.
B, Auntie B.
My dear.
Hello, can you hear me?
I'm hearing you, sweethearts. You're
Hi,
welcome.
Auntie B. Thank you again for this show. You're bringing the best to us. We do
Thank you.
appreciate you
Thank you,
always.
Lord.
So
Thank you.
I love how this caller that called back because when I joined you, it was him that I was hearing, and
Yes.
I was so angry and I cut off. I said, "What in the world is he talking about? What is
Yeah.
he saying? There is nothing wrong with a woman buying something for a man, and there is nothing wrong with a woman finding love and at the end of the day being deceived by so narcissists. The man is 100% narcissistic. And the problem, like you said, and different colors says that Tonto Dikeh is looking for love, and there is
Yeah.
nothing wrong in those
Mhm.
things. We react how we feel, and how we feel is our previous lifestyle, relationship. How we are being raised. That's how we react. For someone that doesn't have a mother or a father in their life, they have problem in their relationship. It's either they pick the wrong one or they are in a narcissistic and they think it was love. So and then I don't even see it. In fact, this man is I don't know what it is. But
Kpokpogri.
this guy is to me is a devil. To me it's a devil. How in the world will somebody come in the internet with somebody that you slept together? You guys have two things that you all have, and then you come in the internet to bash her like that? That guy is devil. He has no atom of love in his life. He never even experienced what love is all about. Because if he ever have love in his life, and if he ever have a mother or someone that ever loved him, he will never end that come online to bash a woman like that. Let's say
Yeah.
it's not Tonto Dikeh, it's somebody else. Does it still give him the right to come online to talk about your previous relationship and to bash them like that? It does not matter what happened. We don't have to know. We don't have to know. If you didn't clean your ass outside, nobody knows. Nobody knows that. So I'm really, really angry. I'm really, really angry. And this has nothing to do with rich or poor. A woman
Yeah.
can marry whoever they choose to marry. If Tom
Yeah.
Tori decided he's looking for a rich man, that's his want. That's her want. That's what she
Mhm.
wants. And there is
Mhm.
nothing wrong with that. If you
Yeah.
want to settle with a poor low class person, that's how you feel. You have feelings for the poor people. Go for the poor people. If you have feelings for the rich folks, go for the rich folks. I mean, there's
Mm.
nothing wrong. I am not blaming her for nothing. I'm not
Yeah.
blaming her for nothing. Somebody call and say she needed therapy. She needed therapy because
Yeah.
if you have not healed from your previous relationship and then you
Mm.
jump in the second one, there is double chance that you're gonna break up because your
Yeah.
brain is not working. Your brain is not
Yeah.
working. And
Yeah.
two, I don't like the fact that she have not concluded anything. Before you start posting a guy on the social media, make sure it's a relationship that lasts for 5 years.
Make sure it's a relationship for 10 years, for goodness sake. Why would I post you? You post me. Post me. Why would I post you? So I don't even like the fact that she stopped posting him, But she didn't come for a wrong reason. She came because she felt it was love. But
Yeah.
without knowing that she was deceived. She was
Yeah.
deceived. That guy is in a ship in the wolf's clothing. That's who he is. And I bet you
Mm-hmm.
he's gonna meet somebody that will give him what he deserves. You know,
Yes.
I wish Tonto Dikeh is listening to all this. All I can say is let she seek for therapy. She
Yeah.
need emotional therapy. She need to calm down. Stop looking for these guys. Somebody that deserves you, deserves your worth. They will come by. They might
Yeah.
not have been your class that you dream. You know,
Yeah.
it might not be. It might be just a regular guy. It might be somebody on the street. It might be on bus stop. It doesn't matter. But when you see someone that really, really loves you, you don't have to work too hard. You don't have to do this just to show up. You don't have to do that. Love comes natural. You don't have
Yeah.
to do so much for it to come. And at the
Yeah.
same time, pray. Sometimes prayer, we forget that. In
One
as
time
much
she
as
said
you
she was born again. She was reading the Bible and she said she's a minister. And I don't know what happened to that. It didn't
then
last very long.
then that's one of those things that we didn't pick up while we are in love. If we are in love, we are so corrupt that we don't even see the red flags.
Yeah,
If I'm
that's
told to
true.
listen, I will give all my love to my son and wait for the right
Mm.
person to come. I'm not gonna look for anybody. Let them come to me. I'm not looking for
Yeah.
anybody.
Yeah.
It's just so sad, but I really, really feel bad for her, and my prayers goes to her. Whatever she's
Thank you.
looking for, the love she's looking for, God will
She'll
send that
find it.
person. And Miss B,
Amen.
remember that you can go 10 times in marriage, in relationship, 20
Yeah.
times, and one
Yeah.
day God will send that person that is right
Oh
for you.
yes. Oh
So thank
yes.
you so
Thank
much
you.
for this show. I really, really appreciate.
You're welcome, my darling. You're welcome. Thanks, all that matters. Really enjoy talking to you. You serenaded us with your American voice. Thank you. Thank
we
you for
we
your
can't really
contribution.
say
Mm.
sorry, Sister Bisa, about you. We can't really say Tonto went looking for this guy. If we read what Kpokpogri's friend wrote, he said he was one of those who coerced Tonto, who begged Tonto to accept this guy. So we wouldn't say
Mm.
she went looking for the guy. Put all your
Yeah.
love on your children. Put all your love in your
But she
children.
didn't do
Yours
her
won't
background
be.
check because she's the one that has the name. She's the famous person.
That is where
Remember?
we see people make mistake
Yeah.
and they learn from their mistake.
Mm.
That's where
I hope so.
she made the
But it
mistake.
doesn't
Put
seem like she's learned from Churchill. That's why people are saying that.
I
Because it's the
know,
same
and she
mistake
was not
she's
the one
making
that
again.
brought this guy out, to Sister B.
I
She was not
know,
the
I
one that
know,
brought this guy out.
I
People
know.
leaked their,
Of course, I know.
pictures too.
Yeah, it doesn't seem as if she's learned from Churchill, but she has learned some things, but she's still a work in progress. We are all work in progress, to be honest. You know, she'll get there. I think she will get there by the grace of God. Somebody is sitting
She'll get
somewhere
there.
watching, listening to all
People
this,
will
and
rise up to help her.
she's a
People will come up
very
and help her.
beautiful girl, but like I said, she needs there's a lot she needs, and I pray that God will visit her. Mr. Nature, got you.
Yeah,
Good evening, Mr. Nature. Hello, can you hear
yeah.
me?
Hello.
Yeah, where you calling us from? Where you joining from?
Yeah, I'm Johnny from Italy. Auntie
You're
B, good
welcome.
evening.
Good evening, my brother.
Yeah, today is my first time to call in.
Oh,
Thank you so
Welcome,
much.
you're
welcome.
Thank
welcome.
you.
Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much.
And I decided to come in because of Tonto. Every other discussion has been very pathetic, seeing what has been
Mm,
happening to women. So I couldn't really talk because I've been feeling their pains, how
yeah.
they've been treated. I'm a young man and I have sisters, I have daughters. So seeing how people treat women and somebody can come up and be saying it's the woman's fault is totally wrong.
Mm,
Uh, the case of Tonto, I just believe she fell for the wrong guy and an immature guy.
mm,
And so when I listened to all what he was saying, I couldn't place that a mature man could really come out and be saying all that. if you really don't love somebody, you don't have to fool the person. You don't have to take people's feelings for granted.
Yeah.
And that is what the guy did to Tonto, taking her feelings for granted. And it's
Yeah.
going to make it difficult for her to believe in love again. I just pray she find her feet and move on easy, you know, before she breaks down. I just pray she gets back on her feet and can move. Though the other caller that says she needs a therapy, and I think that's very, very true.
Yeah.
She don't need to rush. She just have to
Yeah.
take one step at a time, and she will get there. Love is,
Yeah.
is is always in the air. It's just the right time and the right person. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Oh my God, you're a first class caller.
Thank you so much.
Wow. And your English is so fluent. Are you sure you speak the Italian language?
I do, and to be, I do.
I really enjoyed your call. Thank you so much. Call again. Okay.
Okay.
My love to
Thank
your
you so much.
family. All
All
right.
right. Take me a
Bye
bye.
bye. Bye. I love men who love women because of their sisters, their daughters, their mother. If a man say, I've got sisters, I've got daughters, oh my God, it means that they will treat you exactly the way they want their sisters to be treated. They are the best. Who do we have here? Oh my God. No way you are here. Chida Spina. Eh? Are you really here? I won't believe until I hear you speak.
I am Auntie B.
No
God
way.
bless you.
Juliet.
Yes,
You're
so
welcome. You're
thank you so
welcome.
much. God bless you for all you do.
Thank
Ah,
you.
I didn't realize you are going live, and I'm
Yes.
out and about. So just in
Okay.
case you hear the cars passing me by, it's
Yeah.
because I'm out and about and I couldn't resist.
All right.
Yeah. Um. To be honest, I'm not a Tonto Dikeh fan. I've never been. But she has come to earn my respect because she comes across as a very strong woman.
Hmm.
And that is something to be very much admired. But
Hmm.
I feel my personal opinion is that I don't think she's got the right mix of people around her.
Hmm.
She's not having the right mix of people. We have people, different sets of cliques, some to uplift us, some to go for jollification, some
Mm-hmm.
to promote our business, some for our careers. But
Yeah.
you know that there are people you go to for hardcore advice, and you
Yeah.
know that they are giving you what you need.
Yeah.
It is up to you to take it or not. So what I
Yeah.
don't know is if she's got them clique of
I
friends
don't think she does,
and
you know.
she's
I don't think Tonto has friends. She doesn't
and
seem to have friends. Bobrisky
that
was
is
her one and only friend before.
I
And
I
they're
have
falling
nothing
out.
against I have nothing against Bobrisky, but I don't see Bobrisky as somebody that you can even hold tight and be flaunting around that is your bestie. Somebody that vomits anything, just the way this Kpokpogri has come to do.
Yes.
Exactly Bobrisky's life. He's come
Bobrisky
to
is
do that. You
Bobrisky
know,
is not loyal to nobody.
he's loyal to
That one
nobody.
just like celebrity because he wants to use them to shine. Did you see the way he was
Yes,
praying Tiwa Savage during the father's burial? The way he was there.
exactly.
He just likes to use
Exactly.
celebrity to shine. Sha.
And it baffles me the people that even regurgit run around him to it baffles me to be honest. But the thing is this, right? Tonto needs to know when to pull back.
Yeah.
She is a beautiful woman, very popular, and to be honest, right now I'm going to say it as I see it.
Yeah.
These men are only attracted to her for her fame
Yeah.
because that will take them to another notch.
Mm-hmm.
Because in this life that we are living in, social media frenzy and everything, your
Mm.
popularity builds your brand, good
Oh
or
yes.
bad.
Oh yes.
Good or bad. Like
Mm-hmm.
many callers have said before me, we didn't know who Kpokpogri was. Neither did we know who Churchill was.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You understand? I personally feel she is being targeted for that fame.
Yeah.
Once she delivers, then they pounce on her.
Yeah.
Once she delivers, they pounce on her. When I heard that voice note, in my head, I was like, no, there is no way that Tonto would fall in love and declare this man the way the accolades she gave bestowed
Yeah,
on
she
him.
even called him my husband. And you know, the guy came out and said that since she started coming to my house, she did drive everybody. I told her, no. I told her,
Yes,
stop it. I told her, stop
and
it. And
so
our
and then
women
she
know.
still went
It's
out and
women
she
know.
still went exactly and she still went out to put all that accolade out there, you know, and it was just to diss her ex. I understand. She was trying to get one back. I've done you better, you know, hyping this man up. But who cares? She cares so much about what people think. That is why she's finding herself in one situation or the other on social media.
Yeah.
When she keeps her silence and keep her distance, she becomes bold. The moment she dragged this man from the hole that he crawled out from and embellished him to the world and told us that he is this, he is that, I thought for her to be able to do that, it shows that, oh my goodness, Tonto has come a long way.
Yeah.
God has done it for her. But now I am querying her decision making, her discernment. Sometimes we might not have all those within us,
Yeah.
but the people around you, good people around you, will tell you one or two things. But the lack of it is why Tonto has found herself where she is. And
Yeah.
I'm sorry to say, I don't think Tonto has learned yet. Because the next man she meets, that she will want to come and pepper them, you know, because she wants to justify that, yes, I have,
She's happy
you know,
too.
she's
Yeah.
happy too. She
Yeah.
doesn't need to justify it to anybody.
And she
She
doesn't even
shouldn't.
need a validation of a man to be happy. You can be happy without having a man.
Exactly. That was what she was saying, that she's King Tonto, she's happy without a man. But this man now crawled out of the rock. And she showed us that her life was not complete without a man. So there was a juxtaposition there.
Yeah.
So for me, I still see Tonto as a strong woman. Boy, for a woman to go through what she's going through, I know she's going through so much. She might
Yeah.
come out and put a bold face, put one or two statements on social media, and then
Yeah.
it will look like, oh, all is well in her mind and in her camp. But she's going through nights of sleeplessness. And this is, I would, when I was going through this in my head, I was saying this girl needs people, solid people around her.
Yeah.
People that
Somebody
would
says she needs
uplift
a
her.
friend like Tiwa. Tiwa knows how to, Tiwa is very, very private now since that saga with her ex-husband. Somebody
Exactly.
is
And
saying in
that
the
is
comment
because
section, and
she's got
Tiwa
her,
is in the public eye. She's very famous as well, known internationally
yes,
everywhere. And now her private life is completely zik. Since she
that is,
did the marriage and everything with Wizkid.
yeah. And that is, did she marry Whiskey? Okay,
No,
I didn't know
apparently they
that.
dated or something when they were
Okay,
doing that music thing.
okay. So for me, I'm going to say the difference between her and Tiwa has her mother. She has her family.
Yes, she has a
She has an
family.
emotional,
Yes.
yeah. I don't know if she's got God. I would say God would be her emotional crutch. But she
Yeah,
can use her
you're
family for
right.
the time being.
A
You
mother is
understand?
very, very powerful in a
It's
child's
very
life, whether you
powerful.
are young or old.
Exactly. No
Hi.
matter how estranged you think you are from your parents,
Yani
when you go
Wura,
through your
Babani
tough times,
Jigi.
yes, when you go through your tough times, it humbles you.
Hmm.
You go back to that to your source because they are your
Hmm.
source. Apart
Hmm.
through God, they become your source. You know.
Hmm.
So for me, I would say she needs those kind of solid people around her because
Hmm.
this is going to mess up with her mind. And when
Yeah.
I say her mind, she would
Hmm.
want, I'm just, I don't want to put it out there, but this kind of turmoil is what makes people want to say, I give up.
Yeah.
So she needs people to make her know that she can carry on. She's got it.
Yeah.
It is hard that made herself Tonto.
Yeah.
Now she can still remain Tonto, you know, and
Yeah.
give herself some substance. She should
Yeah.
also understand that social media is where we know the mad people. The mad people go on social media to expose their madness. You see people in a suit walking around on the street. Oh, you think they are normal. But is it not when Kpokpogri came on social media putting that nonsense that we know he is mad? He is mad. Who would
Why
have
did
gone?
you see this bid that is putting all these fake prince without a throne, prince without
Hey,
a king father? Who made him a prince?
but that is the branding. That is the branding. And he needed
Oh,
Tonto to
Uh,
solidify that name. Who knew him?
Politician.
Maybe he had a bit of, I don't even know which kind of money does he have that a woman is buying him a car. So what
Uh,
did she get from that relationship? You
hmm.
know, for me, when I heard that she just knew him barely 2 months before it was announced to the world, OMG. And then you come and give those heavy accolades. What you
Hmm.
wrote on your,
Is
you wrote
this? Is
about
that?
this
Is
man is
this?
this, is that,
And it's the
you
same
know,
thing she did with Churchill. That's how she raised Churchill up
and that is
before.
it. And you know, we women, you big up your man, so he will get respect from other people. But
Yes.
invariably, she's
Mm.
doing it for her own
Prince with
selfish
no
end.
throne. No throne.
See, I'm not calling her out. I'm calling all of us out. When we do such things, we are trying to make ourselves feel good. We are trying to give a man a position he does not deserve,
Hmm.
so that he will look good.
Preach it, sis. Preach
By
it.
him looking good, by
Hmm.
him looking good, you are trying to make yourself look good.
Hmm.
So stop. If he is a nobody, take him as a nobody.
Hmm.
Don't give him a platform he does not deserve. Don't
Hmm.
give him a princehood or a kingdom that he does not deserve. He
Yeah.
doesn't deserve you. You are
No.
just trying to make him acceptable to your own standard and gifting him a platform free of charge. What she Ever since he came to know Tonto, I'm sure his followership has increased, has gone up.
Of course. Of
You see,
course. Of course. You know,
Tonto,
from this love alone, you know how many people that rushed to his page the first time that he was revealed? The people will pay
exactly.
millions to have that kind of social media, focus on them. People pay
Exposure.
a lot of money, that exposure, and he got it
Yes,
free of charge from Tonto.
and that is what they right now. Sorry to say, Tonto has put a certain thing in the air about herself. So the men that come around her will not come around her with serious intention.
Now, eventually,
She
somebody will come.
no,
Eventually.
let me, yeah,
Mm,
definitely. What I'm trying to say is the right person will come, but she
mm,
needs to work on herself so that she does not take the wrong person first before she finally kisses the right prince.
yeah,
What she needs to do is
absolutely.
just to work on herself, give
Mm,
herself time to heal, go for therapy. Say
yeah.
no. I just heard from your show now that it was a friend that even forced them together. And it was
Mm,
the friend that exposed them together, exposed the relationship. How are you sure that friend did not collect something from the Kpokpogri to come and use this girl? How are you sure that that friend
yeah,
is,
yeah,
is clean in all of this?
yeah. You
The
can't trust
friend,
any of them. I mean, they say,
exactly.
show me your friend and tell you whom you are. As far as I'm concerned, they are birds of the same feather.
Exactly. And the problem for
Mm,
me, that I find is that for her to even be pressured to go into a relationship because a friend of hers told her so, told her all the good about this man,
No,
it
that is
tells me
wrong. That is not the truth.
okay. Okay,
Mm.
it's from your show. I just heard it. Somebody was saying something like that, so I wasn't really sure. But if that is the case, if that is the case, then personally, I would say no. She should be able to make her own mind up, not be under pressure.
no, it
Because
wasn't
this is
under
how,
pressure. No, I don't think so. It
okay,
was under pressure. No, it's not.
okay,
It's
okay,
not.
fair
Mm,
enough, fair enough.
mm. Thank
So
you
this is
very
my
much,
just
my
my two
sister.
cents.
You
Thank
you
you for
spoke
having
very
me.
well. Thank you. Thank you very
Thank you.
much. I appreciate you, sis.
Okay.
Are you looking forward
God
to
bless.
our trip?
I'm packing already.
You're
Oh.
packing already. We are going to have a very long we'll gist there. Everybody will be tired, will fall asleep, will wake up, will start gisting again.
Somebody
All
is
right.
saying it might be a trip of no return because we might just love it so much in
We'll
that
stay there.
we
Yeah,
won't
they say
want
we
to
will not
come
stop
back.
and we don't want to come back. I say, are you guys kidding? No way. We
Oh.
love England. We'll come back.
People
Yes,
should stop
so
making us jealous. Stop making us jealous.
Augusta. Thank you, Juliet.
thank
Thank
you
you so
so
much,
much.
my
Okay,
sister. Love you,
bye. I'll
sis.
continue listening. God
All
bless.
right. Speak soon. Augusta, are you jealous? You want to come?
I
Eh?
jealous, oh, but you know, say I no fit come now when
I
you
know
get
say you
people
know
full
fit.
everywhere.
I know, I
There is
know.
something I want to quickly say from what Juliet said. You know,
Mm.
giving a guy a platform is just because this guy is a wrong guy. We have seen actresses come out and give their men platforms, and the guys are still there with them. we have seen men also do the same for their women, and the women are still there with them. Not be by platform. In fact, this marriage thing no get form, abi relationship thing no get blueprints.
Hold on,
You
no,
know,
Augusta. Hold on. Aileen Pratt, I beg, free me now. What be all these ones now? I don't tire. I don't dey try to ignore the things since you know they let me rest. You wait till you be deliverance minister. I be which one be this
I
spiritual
don't
husband,
see
spirit
the spirit
husband?
husband
I
thing
don't
since I
tire.
don't want to
You don't talk
talk.
how
I
many
just say
times.
man leave am.
Rest, I beg, just rest. Ah, make you let person talk with you one talk. Spirit husband, spirit husband. Ah,
They just start. They have come.
I don't say she born again. You say you're not born again, no. Somebody say you're not born again, no. How she take born again? When she don't sculpture her body, she don't Nigerians.
Let's not be quick to judge. Leave the
And I dey
sculptor for
define who be
God.
Christian, who no be
You be
Christian. And I
assistant
know who
God.
be Christian. Until you tie your
Leave
head,
it
you
for God.
when you be
She's born
Christian.
again.
And now with the year and gradually now, say even some when they tie their heads, at the end of the day, wickedness, full hearts. I beg.
She's born again. No, Mona leave her with her
My
God
sister
and
be
her
born again,
Jesus.
and
It's not
say no
your
be born again.
business.
How you tell no say no born again? Spirit husband, spirit husband. Waiting. Ah, stop stressing me. Augusta, I beg carry on,
Assistant
Jare.
level prefect. Sister
Let
D,
me
these
rest.
your subscribers. They are very funny people. The
I
comment
don't
section now.
tire. You know, I mean, you don't dey talk these things since I dey ignore them. You carry on, spirit husband. Oh, maybe you understand. Deliverance. Go do deliverance for him. Now you be the doctor. Look at
All I do. So, like what I was saying, it's not really the
Oh,
yes, they get fame from her platform, but again, maybe what she should do the next time is say she go don't stay with the person for a very long time. They don't marry the marriage well for a long time. Then she cannot bring the person out after a long time, maybe
yeah,
once or something. But
yeah.
whether she go bring Mark on platform, she go bring Mark on
Make I
platform.
tell you something. Get this Yoruba actress there. What's be that her name again? I don't forget her name. She do wedding, oh. Be like saying that this year she do wedding, oh. You know, say she no post the wedding picture. Now only herself she post. That one I never see that level before.
Chris.
I swear, this girl, she only post herself for the wedding. He cut the husband come out. Nobody
Well,
will
I
go the
do.
wedding post the man. Till today, we know say she wed, but we don't know the I say
Yeah,
we like
some
to
of them,
say
I heard some of them do it strictly by invitation. Very few
this
will come. They will
codedness
do it
level deal.
coded. They'll do
Yeah,
it very coded. And
yeah.
then they will tell those people don't post just like schools, our children's school, our children's school here, we go to programs, but we are told not to post pictures and we don't post pictures. So they will
Yeah.
just tell you, please don't post pictures. And then really they won't post pictures. And some of these men really wants to be private too. Now the ones who like to, say Laura husband not tired now. When they follow the man, nobody tell the man may keep himself. If you're not like what the other guy said, the other nice guy that spoke the other time, for you
Mm.
to date everybody, you need to be very strong. It's not easy.
Adewale,
Yeah, Adewale,
that's our
it's not
very, very
easy.
good brother.
It's not easy at all. So some of these men, they're not they fit self. We even say I said that one, Laura, they
Not be
try to
everybody
push.
feel marry. Somebody don't get
Laura,
the
they
name of
try
the
push the
actress.
man come. The man not agree. It's not
Nobody,
easy.
not be everybody fit date a popular person. No, it's not
It's
everybody.
not easy, oh.
Yeah,
You will
that's the name
just
of the actress.
mm.
Shotayo. Shotayo marry and only her for the wedding. And only her picture.
Wahala dey. I marry
Oh my
myself.
God. As we love is there for this codedness. So
Kate
even this
Godo,
blogger
I dey
always say
see you.
publish.
Oh. Kate,
He not
well
see the
done. I
husband
agree.
picture show. He not see the husband, the girl, he hide the husband. He hide that. Say, I'm not fitting you
You
cover
no want
me.
wahala.
I'm not cover me. Familiar. My husband no choose celebrity life. My familiar. I'm not fitting you cover me. But this one,
Abi.
a politician. So how politician no go want popularity? You don't see that girl for the audio they talk say, I don't say you don't want this kind noise because he be a politician. Who they more popular than politician? Not
The girl
politician,
is
but the
just
public
the
guy.
girl. If you listen to what that girl was saying, the girl is just pushing the guy to talk, push him to talk. It a ready man. It a romancing ego made the man for talk. That one self to open him mouth, they talk. You know, saying a setup.
Thank you,
It
Jerry
looks like a
Augusta.
setup to me. Yeah.
We are rounding up now. You do well, my sister. Thank you very much. Kay, make I add you then. Chama, finally your connection is good. Hey. Kay, have I added
Auntie
you? Let me
B,
add.
how are you?
Hi, Kay. I'm alright, sweetie. How are you?
I'm doing great. First of all, I want to say
Yeah.
that you're doing a great job. This cannot be
Thank
easy.
you.
Apart from this particular show, I'm just talking about, the live shows that you do to help other people. I'm sure a lot
Thank
of
you.
people are grateful for that. And I wanted
Yeah.
to give you kudos for that.
Thank you.
And
Where are you
then
joining us from?
from the US.
Okay.
And then I wanted to also say people need to like this video, okay? We're like over 800
Thank
people watching this
you.
thing.
We have
And
800
we need
people.
more
I'm sure it's
likes. So
only
please.
very few likes we have.
So, Auntie B,
Mm.
before I go into Tonto, I'm going to condemn the guy for his actions, right? And
Mm-hmm.
say that, you telling people what you're doing with your partner behind closed doors is an absolute no-no. It should not be done under any circumstances by a man or by a woman. Nobody should be doing that.
Right.
I'll say that to start with. And I'm trying to put my thoughts together so I don't rant. I'm
Yeah.
going to start to say that there's a thin line, very, very thin line between love and foolishness when it comes to women. And we need to recognize that. If
Mm-hmm.
we don't, we end up in this kind of situations,
Right.
right? And then also, who you are is who you attract, right?
Hmm.
So there's something in Tonto. I know we're trying to support her because she's a woman like us, but
Yeah.
we have to also be very accountable because
Yeah.
we can
People
come
have
on here and
mentioned
say,
it. A number of
yeah,
people have mentioned it that she's attracting the
yeah.
wrong guys for some reason.
Even in her friendships, for her to be very good friends with somebody like Bobrisky, but whatever his name is, right?
But too risky.
uh, and that type of a human being was very close to her at some point. They were going about doing things. And then even the interview that she gave about her ex-husband, I am not a fan of you coming to bash somebody that you were married to, because that reflects on you as well. That was your choice.
Yeah.
Something about you attracted that person, and both of you were married for some time. If it
Yeah.
didn't work out because of anything, I don't think that you should come.
Flowers, your 5 minutes that I sat you down has expired. You've come back again. I'm watching you. Don't worry. Carry on with all those your nonsensical comments. This time around, I will block you completely. Just carry on. Sorry, my dear. Okay, carry
Yeah.
on.
So, like, something about you is attracting that. And, even in her regular friendships, apart from romantic relationships. So she needs to work on that, which a lot of people have said that I'm not going to, beat on that too much. She
Yeah.
needs to really work on that. And then for you to be able to work on that, you have to accept that you have that issue. I don't know if she's accepted that she has that issue and she needs to work on it. So that's where accountability comes in. Is she
Yeah.
going to really sit down and say, I'm accountable for what's going on with me? We can sit here and blame the guy every time, but at some point, when are we going to ask her what's going on with you? If it happened the first time with your husband, again, it's happening again with another guy that you're in a relationship with, and it keeps happening, then you're the common denominator in all of these issues. And then
Yeah, but no, that does not apply here. No, I don't think that applies here.
Exactly, it does not apply. Yeah, I wanted
why
to
do
say
you
that.
Because he's the
let me
one
ask
that's
you
the
why you
serial
say it
data.
doesn't apply?
It's Kpokpogri that is the serial data in this one.
No, but I'm
So
saying,
Tonto
like,
hasn't done anything on this occasion apart from posting him and celebrating him in public.
yeah. So I'm saying that if she keeps attracting this type of man, she needs to sit down and ask herself why. And if she doesn't do it right, I'm not going to bash her or anything like that, because all of us have been there as women. If you're a grown woman and you've been in relationships, you've made those mistakes at some point in your life, maybe when you were younger. But if you don't sit down and say, what am I doing? What about me? What is, inviting these people into my life in terms of
Yeah.
my friendships, in terms of my relationships, then you're not going to escape it in the future. That's the point that I'm trying to make. And then with that, what I just want to caution us as women, is let's try not to give people things that they don't deserve. Don't
Yeah.
rush. I know we all want to be loved, and everybody says there's nothing wrong, she's just looking for love. Yes, we're all looking for love, but if you're looking for love and you don't go into that search with your eyes open, you end up being scammed by men. A lot of women are going through emotional, the people, men are scamming them emotionally, you know,
Mm.
scamming them, taking their money,
Yeah.
and these are things that, once you get into a relationship with somebody to the point where you start having kids and getting married, this can take 20, 30, 40 years of your life. So you have to
Yeah.
make those decisions with, with your eyes open. And that's
Yeah.
just what I have to say, about
Thank you so
about
much,
that.
Kay. Yeah, I appreciate your call. Thank you. Yeah. Oh my God, there's somebody that has been waiting. Oh, so many people. They were waiting and finally dropped off now that I was going to add her. Oh dear. If you are still here in the comment section, I know you waited for a while. But what it is that there's a queue, and I tried to just go according to how people come into the studio. If you are still here, please just click on the link button. I think it was Chinwe. Was it Chinwe? Yeah, I think it was Chinwe. She's been waiting for some time. Yeah, I put the, what's it called, my link in the comment section again. Thank you very much, everyone, for your contribution. It's not meant to be a long one, but these things just have a way of, the gist is sweet, and, people are talking, and before you know, yeah. Augusta, you have anything to say, to add? I want to close.
It's a bit more close, Jare. Just free me. Nothing to add
You know,
more. I
happy,
don't talk
you know, happy
plenty.
at all.
I don't.
You know, happy. They break your
No.
friend, they break your celeb sister. They break her heart. The thing they pain you. Hey, Chama, don't come back.
No, she don't learn. No, you know why the TV like that? Because I be one of those way hype this Kpokpogri when he come.
Why they hype am?
I went to check him up on Google. I hype him, say, this guy try,
God don't
look where, he
disappoint
do
you.
this, he do that.
Hello.
Hello, Chama. How are
Oh
you?
yeah, hi, Sister B.
Oh, finally you are here. Oh, I'm so glad you
Yeah, I
came
was
back.
having hi, Sister B, how are you?
Yeah, I'm all right, sweetheart. Where
Yes,
are
I
you
was
joining us
waiting
from?
patiently.
Yeah, I know. Thank you. Where are you joining us from, Chama? Can
Yeah,
you
I'm
hear?
joining from Los Angeles.
You're welcome. How's the city of angels today?
Oh, the weather is beautiful.
Your weather is always beautiful.
And I
You-
hope to join you with your group.
oh, okay. No problem. No problem. You're welcome. So just text me your name and your number and I'll add you.
Okay, I'll do that.
All right. Okay, what do you have to say about this situation before we round up?
Well, I have a different spin to it because, there's one thing, like people say here in the US, it's
Mm-hmm.
easy to play Monday morning quarterback.
Right.
Everyone usually has an opinion. Oh, Tonto should have done this. She
Yeah.
shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
And as you said, Sister B, this is a lady with a really kind heart.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's unfounded that she purchased, a car for the man. And some of us are saying, oh, she needs therapy and all that.
Yeah.
We have to remember that Tonto didn't bring this out, and she's been relatively quiet since Churchill. We don't
Yes.
know, unless we're her personal friends, that she hasn't gotten any therapy.
Yeah.
So, the man is just horrible, hideous, and pathetic.
Yeah.
But one thing that we should know, we Nigerian women should know this, a lot of men masquerade themselves as saints.
Yeah.
And these predators are, master artists, in the area of, manipulating women. So he might have portrayed himself as a very nice, lovely young man,
Yeah. No,
hence the reason
it's
why
not
she might
young.
have
I don't
gotten
like people
carried
calling him
away.
young. I don't know. It takes me the wrong way when people call him young man. This man is not young.
I know.
He's a
I know, but I
middle-aged
feel
man.
so bad for her, Sister B, because we don't know what we would have done in her shoes. A lot
That's
of us,
true.
pride ourselves as being really smart women, but when
Yeah.
it comes to matters of the heart,
Yeah.
and I think she's feeling
Absolutely.
the pressure,
Yeah.
being alone with her son,
Yeah.
I mean, there's loneliness. Even some people that are married will tell you they're lonely.
Yeah.
So, the most well-intentioned, the most honorable, smart, wise women with good moms have made mistakes,
Absolutely.
especially in the matters of it. So I guess, what we can do is just lift her up,
Yeah.
just like pray for her, with prayers, and just not be too harsh on her because she probably didn't see this coming. I don't think she saw it come. And if she's a generous person who's a giver, it's not, she gave him a car, so she has the money. I guess
Mm.
maybe, and sometimes with this posting on social media, it might have
Yeah.
been, because these stars are surrounded by sycophants who, cloud chase, they want to paste pictures and just, we don't even know if she's, or maybe she did, I don't really know. But I've
Yeah.
always liked Tonto, and her personality is, she's gregarious and all that. That's who she is. So
Yeah.
we're not going to dull her personality. The only thing is, I just hope, I pray for her mental health.
Yeah.
I cried, because I know
You
I
did.
get very, I did. I said,
Wow.
it's just not fair. How much can a one woman take? We know how it is even in our relationships, when we feel hurt, how much more this that's just blown up for the world to see.
Yeah.
It's just we're saying, oh, she needs to get therapy. How do we know she hasn't gotten therapy?
Yeah, she may have,
It's
to
a
be
work
honest,
in
because
progress. We don't know.
she may have. I agree, because there's been a lot of changes since the
Yes.
marriage ended with Churchill.
You noticed, right? She's been
Yes.
relatively quiet, and I
She's been
guess she's
quiet.
heard
She's
the
been
noise,
focusing
the
on work.
chatter.
She's not making a lot of noise. She's not fighting anybody.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then the horrible, idiotic lady, was really I mean, it's a cesspool of filth when it comes to social media. Sometimes in Nigeria, the man is just. I mean, we can't even, as you said, he shouldn't even be called a young man. He's just horrible. No home training, because if he has home training that comes from a decent home, sometimes we don't see these people coming. Predators, they're con artists, they're charlatans. They can masquerade and sweet nothings. Maybe he was telling her all the things she's been wanting to hear that she's never heard. I really don't want to
And
rant.
because her first marriage was so public, everybody knows where she is emotionally. They know what she went through. So it's easy for her to become a victim, to be victim, to be exploited, to be, it's very, very easy for her, for someone to take advantage of her, because they know her history very well.
Yes. Yeah. And the beauty of what you're doing, Sister B, is the larger picture here is your videos go out, they become viral. I hear people saying is that young men, even those men who have those tendencies, the kiss and tell kind of men, the horrible, men, let me not use the word horrible, I use the term loosely. But men who might have those tendencies will learn and see that matters of the heart. You don't toy with people's hearts. If you don't want her, cut her loose and let her go.
Yeah.
There's so many women in Nigeria, and move on, and just don't mess with women's hearts. It's just not fair. And karma is a B word. It comes back. I'm telling you, you see things happening in people's families. You don't know the trajectory of what has gone on, maybe their fathers, grandfathers, whatever. So let's just deal with each other with grace and mercy. And that's not too much of an ask.
Amen.
Men and women alike. Let's just be kind. It's not too, I can't, people tell me, oh, I'm not going to put myself on the spot, but I'm saying, oh, don't you even have opinions? And you, this Igbo woman. I'm like, stress me and stress. We're like parallel lines. If I don't have anything good to say to you, I'll just keep my mouth shut.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Let my sojourn in life be meaningful. Put something positive out there. So posterity will judge us kindly. That's all I'll say. I know I've ranted a bit, but
no, that's quite good. I mean, people like you, when you rant, we don't see it as rant because you speak so calmly. I don't know how you manage to keep it under control like that. You speak. If it's me, if I'm ranting,
I have
you will
5 children,
know.
Sister B. I better be calm, otherwise I'll lose my mind.
You have 5 children. Oh,
yes.
You had practice. I see.
So that's
you
why I want to go with you, so I can, that my husband can do the babysitting, and maybe when I come back
okay,
to get away from this COVID lockdown. Yeah.
All right, no worries.
Thank you. You're doing a fantastic and phenomenal job to put the information out there, and hopefully, at least we'll catch a certain percentage of men, particularly, that will have a change of heart and just be very kind and merciful.
Thank you. Thank
and
you
women
so
as
much,
well. Thank
Chama.
you. Have a
I
blessed
appreciate your
evening.
call. Yeah. Bye-bye. Yeah. Thank you, Chama. That was a first-class call. Thank you very much. And
very
last
happy.
but not the least, we have
Even tell me say I
Shining
feel
Star.
there's 2 ways of paying that to my direct business account or
Shining Star.
PayPal.
You're
PayPal na
online,
next day. Business account na 3 business days or 5 business days.
Mute am before I go talk private word for here.
He had himself. I don't put her now. Now another business account that they talk for the background though. Shining Star, you had yourself by error.
No, official for chief is better.
Okay. Agbani, chief no dey here, so make I rather just remove you before you go. Kashirima lotu, Tashiriba too. No more serious.
Obodo call your for us.
Obodo Igbo TV they go hear everything.
You better go give us account details.
Now, Obodo Igbo TV they go hear say, ọ̀rọ̀ chief náà ń sọ lọ́wọ́, how come? All right, yo. Let's draw the curtains here today, my people. At least this one has
Yeah.
been a light one. We learned the lesson, and we wish Tunto very well. Hopefully, a lot of people will learn the lesson,
She'll be
especially our
fine.
brothers. Yeah. Thank you very much, Augusta. Good. Pele, go rest your voice. I see you. They pop out the videos. You they pop them out. Pop them out with your celebrity gist. Not be smart, no. Now all are they watch. Well done. Well done, dear. Kudos to you, my sister. Mm,
Thank you.
thank
Thank
you, my love.
you.
Have a
Thank
great
you. And good night, everybody.
night, Augusta. Love you, sis. Thank you. So, my people, now here we go talk the Matari show according to Augusta. Now, so Augusta, they go say, now here we talk the Matari show. He go say, make una bye bye. Yeah. Hopefully, people will take the lessons from it. Like the caller said, the last caller said, or the caller before that, there's always something to learn. Always, there's always a lesson somewhere in all this mess. And the women, the lesson going forward for you is that please do not post any man. Do not start posting somebody that has not posted you or that has not at least engaged you, that has not married you. Don't call him your husband. Don't do all that. It's a sign of desperation. Please take it slowly. I have a video I want to share. I think it's on Wednesday. I'm going to share that video. 10 signs of 10 red flags, signs of red flags in a relationship. I've recorded the video already. It's not a live, it's one of the videos that I managed to shoot this weekend because I didn't do any live this weekend. So I did it. 10 relationship red flags. I'll post it on Wednesday so you guys can see. It's one of it. Desperation is not good at all. Okay? And for the men, please respect women. Hmm? A lot of men say fear women. Don't fear women, respect them. Your mother is a woman. Some of you have got daughters. Think about your mother, the way you want your mother to be treated. A lot of men, they love their mothers. They are so crazy about their mother that if anything, anybody that disrespects their mother, they're ready to fight. It's the same way you should feel about the woman that you are with. Please, Kpokpogri and your likes, it is not right. Please. This kind of behavior is not good. Don't sleep with women and start bragging. It is not a thing to brag about when you're an ashawo as a man. You start saying, I don't sleep with this, I don't sleep with this, I don't sleep with this one. You dey play with disease. Spirits, they go dey follow you. Somebody kuku come here, come tell us the other day about all this having multiple sexual partner, wetin e mean spiritually. You dey kill yourself. You be politician, you never win local government election, you dey shine teeth up and down, dey brag how you take dey sleep with people up and down. Gbogbo Gary, repent. The kingdom of God is at hand. Pretty face, we are ending, no. Repent, Gbogbo Gary. Pretty face, you added yourself. We are rounding up. Hello?
Hi, Auntie.
You came very, very early, I must say.
This is my first time joining your show. I always listen, even in the office. I really appreciate what you do. God bless you. You're
Amen.
really a voice for women in our generation, and it is really a very great thing you're doing. You're
Thank
touching
you.
lives. You're saving people from getting killed, literally.
Thank
So I
you.
really, really appreciate your person. God bless you.
Amen.
Each time I listen to you, I pick one or two things. I always like, oh, this woman, she does not have an idea how she's touching life, how she's
Aw,
changing things. And honestly, I really appreciate you. God
thank
bless
you
you.
so much, pretty face. I
Mm,
appreciate
mm,
that.
Yeah,
Oh, that was so
mm,
sweet. Thank
mm.
you. Oh,
You're
what a very
welcome.
beautiful way to end the show. Thank
Yeah,
you. God
you're
bless you.
welcome. Yeah, bless
Oh,
you too. Yes,
thank
yes.
you. Bye. Wow.
Yes.
Bye bye. Wow. Some people just know how to give love, Sha. She just called me to just wash me with love. I go sleep well this night. Oh, thank you, my love. God bless you. I'm not taking anybody calling again. We are ending now. Lights.
Hi everyone. Hi,
Hello.
Sister Bray. Oh, it's
Hello.
been a it's been a while. Thank you for the good works you're doing.
You're
However, I just
welcome.
want to chip in this few words of mine concerning the issue of kiss and tell. I think maybe is it is maybe is is it that we don't know that these things happen more often than not, or that we refuse to accept it? From my own perspective, I would say that I would rather them come out to say things like this. But just excuse me. Why I'm saying it is that most times when you say it, people kind of bash you and say, no, it doesn't happen. You're just feeling insecure. But men do kiss and tell a lot more than we think. And the fact that social media is just bringing this up should actually make us happy, because it's just like when somebody is doing something to you and if you tell someone else, they'll say no, it doesn't exist, you're just feeling it.
Mm.
When they do these things on social media, it gives you reference. If you have a case, then you can use it to refer. Like what Zubi, I don't know whether you guys know, Zubi just went and wrote to one of these celebrities. I think it might go viral anytime from now. Like she's not king of boys. Women are not, cannot be this and that. I know that will go viral soon. But most times, if you talk about these things, they will make you feel like, shut up, you're a man hater, this and that. Just like most people will refer to your program like we are bashing men, which is
Man,
really
yes, we
ridiculous.
get that. We get that all the
Yeah.
time.
So
Mm.
it's actually good that they do something like this to expose them. I was in a bus. I was traveling from Navy those days, and I was in a bus. The driver stopped to buy fuel. Yeah, and this other guy was just there greeting someone else in the bus. So he now said to the other guy, oh, did you go for that our friend's wedding? Then the guy said, no, I was busy, this, that. He said, man, the guy has bought his stuff, property, so he's referring to women as property for the male part down there. And I was like, oh my god, like this is someone went to another person's marriage, parents to marry. How much more will this person or his most of his like now put most other women that they will call a shower and all that? So
Mm.
these are the things that we see, and when you refer to it, people make you feel like, no, it's not true. Most times, this bar or beer parlor discussions, that's what they go about to talk, and then they'll pass you like many go round, like
Mm.
whisper, and before you know it, most people are looking at you like, wow. Even when they've not done something, they'll just want to damage you because they're not happy that you refuse them this or that. So
Mm.
these things are reality, and
Yeah.
for me, I would say allow them to talk, because when they talk, you can have something to make reference to. If not, it will be like juju. You go to court, and if
You can
I'm just
talk,
making reference, yeah,
but not
you
making
won't.
not making statement like that against somebody who's a public figure on social media. If he has said it to her verbally behind closed doors, then it wouldn't gather so much. It wouldn't gain so much attention and momentum because this is emotional abuse,
It is,
whether we like it or not.
yeah, it is.
Describing a woman's body parts, describing and just generally trying to tear her down with your mouth. A lot of women come here and some very misguided people will come on the comment section and say, oh, she's lying, she's lying. This one now, you don't expose himself. Imagine what he will do
It,
inside
it,
the house.
it is,
Hmm?
and it's actually what Boma and Tega. You heard how he said the girl is smelling like fish.
And I
These
don't
are the
watch Big
issue.
Brother, so I don't
I
even know all
don't.
those
I
people.
don't too. But I heard it. I was like, it's just trending. Like she's smelling like fish on a public display.
Mm,
And these are similar issues. So somehow it's good. Yes, it damages people, but somehow it's good to let them expose themselves. Yeah.
all right. Thank
So
you very
thank you
much,
very
Light.
much. Yeah.
Yeah, appreciate your call. And I'm
No
afraid
worries.
this is here we are drawing the line today. Thank you so much, everyone that has contributed. I was saying something about the lessons, and I'm still going to end by saying that the lesson that men should take away from here, I've already talked about women's zone, is that please respect women, love women, and respect them like your mother. A lot of men love their mothers, love women, don't trash women, don't talk about a woman like this. It's not nice. It's not an honorable thing to do. It's very low class. It says something about your behavior and just, uh, the way you were raised. It says something about your class. It says something about how you cannot even pronounce Henshon. You're calling it Hanshos. Okay? And please, a lot of people in the comment section are saying, return our car. Okay? Mr. Politician, I beg, return our car. Politician will never win local government. You never even win councillor. Return our car. Return Tonto's car. Or you cannot keep that car. Nigba. Return the car. That's the honorable. The only thing, the only decent thing that you can do now is to just take that car, give it to anybody that knows Tonto's address to go and drop it with the key and the documents. Okay? Because you don't deserve it. She showed you love. She respected you according to your own friend. She was cooking and cleaning and doing everything for you, yet you decide to rubbish yourself like this because it's not Tonto you rubbish as far as I'm concerned. And people have already identified that here. When you speak like this publicly, it is a reflection of who you are as a person. Now we know. We know who you are. Prince Kpokpogri, Prince without a throne. Return our car, Biko. Thank you very much. I appreciate you all guys, and we are back tomorrow with a live show. And the story I have tomorrow is gonna shock you guys. A woman is coming tomorrow to share her experience of marrying someone who suffered so much trauma, that's her husband, from the kind of childhood that he had and the impact it's had on their marriage. Okay, so we're going to be talking a lot about that tomorrow, mental health, and a lot of lessons to learn from that. JR, I see you, my brother. Lovely to have you tonight. That Alex matter, we'll never finish am. We'll still talk on later. Mhm. So we started it the other day. We didn't finish it. We'll still talk on later. So yeah, keep a date with me tomorrow. I'll be back at 7 p.m. with my guest to talk and have a very, very serious conversation about the impact of childhood trauma when women stay in abusive relationship or when children are raised in an environment where there is no love, where a very toxic environment, the impact it has on that child. A woman who's married a man like that has a story to tell, and I tell you, it is it's quite a serious story. So I hope you can make tomorrow with me. Make the date, make it a day with me tomorrow. Put it on your calendar, set your alarm, give it a thumbs up as soon as I post the picture, and then we'll talk about it. All right. Thank you very much, everyone. I appreciate you, Sister Jibola. Thank you, JR, my brother Stella, and Sister Stella. You're welcome. Comment, Readers Association. Kate, hey, my sister. Boss, bass, bass. Welcome. Thank you very much for being here. I appreciate everyone. Love you guys. Give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you tomorrow at 7 p.m. Have a good evening from the UK, and I love you very much. Bye-bye.